Oh boy. Exciting stuff. Alright, let's do it. Greetings, travelers. Uh-oh, is nobody here? Did everybody leave for water? Ah!
Sorry, I was like muted for a second.
I think everybody got
I'm here.
water when I told them. All right.
Oh,
All right, I
Sorry,
see how it is.
sorry.
All right, well, no, fine. I will get water now then. Screw you guys.
we just legit scuffed it.
Ember,
Oh, man. I was like, wait, it's muted.
Yo, that happens to me a lot when I'm talking and my mic is like, nope, your voice can't be processed.
Exactly. Sono's here too. Woo! Oh, never mind.
All right.
Oh, it's
Here we
up.
go.
It's up already.
It's up already.
Your stream.
Oh, of course it's up already. I was playing music and having the good times. Getting the good vibes going.
I was sleeping, I guess.
Custom intro screen and everything, and you missed it.
Basara is tired, okay? Basara is not listening. All right, let me share
I
this.
didn't have it up either. Whoops.
It's all good. It's all good. I'm just kidding. I do that.
Yeah.
Okay, close that.
I thought I was following you.
Oh, okay. Who?
You better be.
Why is that playing? That should not be playing. That I should not be getting notification audio. Why am I getting notification audio? That's not good. Okay. Hopefully it stays gone now.
It is in streamer mode, right?
Yeah. Well, no. Notification audio from the follow. I shouldn't be getting that, but I'm getting it anyways.
Oh.
Whatever.
Look at that.
Oh, whatever. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It will be all right. And I'm going to hit you guys up with something pretty awesome, which is some ambiance. I just gotta have to make sure I find the right one first. Wait, that's the wrong set of music. That's the wrong one. I want is it this one? I think it's this one.
The jukebox lets the GM play background music and sounds that everyone can hear.
Yeah, that's it. That's the good stuff.
Put it on my phone because
That's the good stuff. All right. And Rhythmbot might be weirdly volumed, but get where it's supposed to be.
Oh.
There we go. Alrighty. Now, for the proper beginning. Actually, gotta change something here. Alright. Minimize you. We'll put you there. Minimize Discord, because I don't need that anymore. Okay. Bring you guys over here. Alrighty. And so it begins. So, first off, welcome everyone to this brand new D&D campaign. For those of you that don't know, I go by many names, most commonly known as Challenge Rank Epic or Persona by most people that get a game with me. And I'll be the Dungeon Master for this campaign. This adventure is called Family Birthright. And it takes place in the land of the United Cities, which is on the continent of Lofton, the world of the Fractured Shores, which is a world that I have created. The dark skies of the Badlands block the midday sun, keeping a shadowy and unsettling feeling across the land. stone gravel path with its bumps and holes keeps those that travel along it at a steady pace. The darkened earth holds little vegetation, and what does grows seemingly withered and small. Not but a few days out before arriving to the pass to cross over into the Badlands sits a small town of Nightshade, or Knight's Ridge rather. A place of refuge and rest for those that have just left the Badlands, and a readying point for those that are about to embark there. But our story begins with those who have a different destination in mind. And we're gonna find out who is first. All right. Apparently I put my descriptions in the wrong place. Stand by.
Greetings, traveler.
Alrighty. A half-elf of drow descent, carrying piercing green eyes, black hair like that of the stone of onyx, walks this dusty trail. With her, she carries very little outside of the necessities, and a dark secret looms ominously over her. So, Darth, would you be so kind to introduce yourself and who you will be playing?
Okay. Hello, I'm ThatDarthLady. I'm going to be playing Basara Dusklow. She is of drow descent, as you guys said earlier. She's a very interesting character, I would say. I'm wondering, should I go into her background a little bit?
You can talk about whatever you want. Stage is yours.
Okay. All right. So, she was kind of sickly. Oh my goodness. How do I want to put this? She's kind of sickly. They all probably don't know her new abilities. So, what am I saying? Am I walking into some place?
Yep. So the map is active and you can interact with whatever you see.
Right.
So the way that it works is you just make sure you grab the arrow tool and just grab your token.
I'm going to walk over this way.
Alrighty.
I'm going to walk over
Alrighty. So
this way then.
Alrighty. As you approach,
I'm probably going to go stand over by this little, it looks like a fountain, right?
Mhm.
Over here.
Hold up. So there are tokens on the field that matter. So I'm gonna
Oh,
bring.
I can't
I'm gonna.
see though. Hold up.
Yeah.
I'm
just hold on.
having the hardest time switching through this.
Yeah, let me
Guessing
grab you
up
back
here,
over here.
right?
Just let me grab you back right over here. There you go.
I'm
Okay.
going right up there.
It's all good. So I'm just move you back a little bit. There we go.
And I'm probably going to sigh because that was a long ass journey.
Alrighty. Yeah, indeed it was. All right. As you approach the guards, there are many people that are roaming about the streets, but none of them are important enough for tokens. So there are people about, but none of them are of specific interest, I think is the best way of putting it. So as you approach, one of the guards at this entranceway here shouts at you. Hail, traveler!
Hello.
What brings you to us this fine town of ours? Business or pleasure?
Family matters.
A bit of both, then, I suppose?
I suppose.
Well, no doubt, you can probably find everybody just fine at the tavern unless they live here, I assume.
Well, a drink would probably be nice. Could you point me that way?
Certainly. If you go over to where the fountain is, it's not hard. It's pretty easy to miss. Pretty hard to miss. It's at the first first left rather, as you travel through the town, the first biggest building there with the brown roof. That would be the tavern.
Okay, well, thank you.
Alrighty. Fair travels. Right, and they wave you on through.
Alrighty. So now I'll go over to the fountain. Let me see.
Alright. So just move yourself on down. Alright, there you go. Alright, let's move you over. Alright. So he was referring to this building right here.
That building. Okay.
Yes.
Then I'm gonna go over this way and I'm gonna see about going in.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna do this for you then. Where are you? There you are at the bottom. Alright, we're gonna move you into here. And we're gonna move myself into here for a brief moment. Alrighty. So, let's I need to go to the correct thing here. I didn't go. And why is did Rhythmbot die? Oh, it did. Oh, I forgot to turn loop on. There we go. That will fix it. Alrighty. My apologies. Where is it? Here we go. Alrighty. So, alrighty. Just outside of the building described to you, you see a tavern with a sign that says "The Shades Tankard." Inside, it smells of heavily of ale-soaked boards and surprisingly good food despite the location.
Oh.
Typically, places around the Badlands have, well, less than desirable food to eat, more for sustenance than pleasure. Here, seems to not be the case.
Okay.
Right, so there are other patrons here, much like the town, but these are the people that stand out to you.
I think I'm gonna just look around a second and see what kind of people there are.
Alrighty. So I can describe a few of these people to you. So, you see, people of note here is obviously the bartender, as well as a man who's extraordinarily jovial and probably has more than too much to drink. Across the way here, you can see a couple of interesting women who are having a lovely conversation and one seems to be cloaked with a weapon. The other looks like she might own a store of some sort in the area, likely an apothecary of some kind. Lastly, there's one more individual who has a dog next to him. And lastly, but certainly not least, down here towards the corner, you see a dwarven man.
Okay. So I'm probably gonna head over to the bartender first.
Alrighty.
Not too close to that jovial guy. And I'm probably gonna talk to the bartender and be like, "Excuse me, sir. Your finest water, please."
Wait, water?
Yes.
Water.
Yes.
There's a well outside the door there.
Very long trip.
You feel free to help yourself.
I'd like some ice.
Ice? Wait, what kind of establishment do you take us for? We're in the middle of nowhere. You think we can get ice here?
You should.
You're damn right we should. He pulls out a glass that has ice in it.
Well, thank you.
Go help yourself. Hands it to you.
I shall. Thank you very much. And then, can I hear what you women are talking about?
A little bit. If you want to eavesdrop, I will need a check from you.
I'd like to eavesdrop a little bit.
All right. Can I get you to give me a perception check?
Is that a D20?
So the way that works, if you click on if you go to your character sheet.
Okay, let me pull her up.
Mm-hmm. I usually keep this separate windowed myself whenever I play. So and you go to character sheet, on your main character sheet, onto the left-hand side, there where all your check marks are, in the second box, the much larger one.
Yeah.
Left-hand side, not right-hand side, my bad. You'll see all these skills: acrobatics, athletics, deception, all that fun stuff. You'll see one that is called perception. Just click on the word perception and it will roll it for you. Beautiful. Look at that. That's a foreboding roll. Off to a fantastic start.
Nice.
Very nice.
Alrighty. So that is a beautiful start if I ever saw one. All right.
Thank you.
So whom would you like to eavesdrop on?
And hold on, let me see if I could do this for you. These ladies over here.
Alrighty. See, so let's see here. Just gonna make sure I have the right tool. So I'm thinking about maybe staying another week and then heading back into the Badlands. It's always nice to get away, but I missed the threat of death. Do you know what I mean? Yes, very much so. I prefer here though. You know, it's good to see you though. It's been far too long. You should see Mother more often. Yes, well, I think I'd cause her more stress by showing up than staying mysterious and away all the time. Perhaps.
Okay then.
And just conversation kind of continues on about such things.
All right then. Then I think I will actually take. I'm not sure if I want to talk to anybody else or see other people right now. So I think my character would honestly like to get that drink of water.
All right, I'm gonna leave you to that, and we're gonna go off to somebody else. So, here we go. Alrighty. So as you go and get your drink of water, another shadow darkens the road. Alrighty. Tall and bulky. Hair of gray. A man with purpose. Brought on by a higher power. Wanders down the streets towards this small town. Shadow, would you like to introduce yourself and your character?
Hello everyone, my name is Shadowmaster G6. My character I am playing is Aragon Intempeste. He is a cleric furball. He's a Tempest cleric of the furball kind. And yeah, he's here to make things right. Spread the good word of Wind.
Very nice. Alrighty. So, you should be able to move your token.
Where am I?
Oh, here, let me help you out a little bit there. You may have moved yourself by accident. Here we go. Oh, that may not have worked. There we go. How's that?
Oh, there I am. Alrighty. Okay. So Aragon, he's moving along the road, and he's checking the map. And then slowly, as he realizes that the town is to his right, he begins to drift towards the guards.
Okay. All right. As you approach, one of the guards tells you, "Oh, traveler, what is your business?"
Hey, just looking for a tavern here. I heard that there was somebody here looking for, well, business with me.
Business with you? What sort of
Yeah.
business?
Would you be weirded out if I said the family kind?
Ah, one of those. Someone actually came by here not too long ago saying the same thing.
Aragon would narrow his eyes. Somebody who?
Some elven woman.
Hmm.
She
His brows would furrow.
she went to the tavern. You can probably find her there.
Okay, I think I will. I'll go and catch up with her now.
Very good.
And then he would start
Don't
walking
cause
towards
trouble.
the taverns. Of course not. Zypher wouldn't like that either. And then he starts moving to the tavern.
Hey, thanks for letting me take this one. No problem. I know you don't get to do them very often. Thank you.
So he walks towards the center of town, towards the fountain.
All right. So around you can see a number of different shops. Most of them are looking like that might be closing soon. If they're not already closed, it's getting... Oh, it's midday, my bad. So they're actually all open.
Okay.
You do see a sign for the place called the Shades Tankard, which sounds like a tavern name that if you've ever heard one.
Can I get a more detailed description on like the different kinds of shops?
Certainly. So you, from where you're standing, you can see that there are a couple of different shops. One is a blacksmith, which you assume probably has a lot of the run-of-the-mill armaments, things that you would expect that would be necessary. There's an apothecary called the Grains Ground Down.
Grains ground down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Grains Ground Down. And there's a couple of other like various places like general store. There's a grocer stall. There's a variety of stalls that you assume would sell groceries, various things like that.
Okay. Would I be able to buy a med kit, or a medicine kit?
Absolutely. You can go to the general store for that one.
Okay. I'll do that on the way out. I'll do that on the way out of the town. For now, I'll just go into the tavern, eager to see
Greetings,
who
adventurer.
has made it there before me.
Alrighty. Sounds good. I'll drag you into the tavern. Where are you? Here we go.
Upon
Alrighty.
entering, he would immediately look around, and
Actually, I should just do this. Hold on. I should just do this. I'm keeping people in the dark, and I'm not, and it's unnecessary. There we go. All right. And let's see here. Where are you? Here we go. Bring your type in. There you go.
ready.
Alrighty.
First and foremost, I would take note of the well outside,
Mm-hmm.
and then I would go inside.
Alrighty. So, looks much the same as I described before. Ale-soaked boards, good-smelling food, and a variety of patrons.
Okay. Well, my character is not particularly thirsty, but he is very eager to see who he is, who's there, and he just scans like the faces of the people inside.
Alrighty.
I think. How long has it been? It's been like 9 years since I've seen with Sarah, so I don't think he would immediately recognize.
I think so.
It has been quite a while.
Yeah. I think he would. Okay, and so, not recognizing her, he would still make his way to the bar, and then he would ask the barkeep if they have any like grapes.
Grapes?
Yeah, do you have any fruit here? I'm
Oh, we got
starving.
fruit. I don't think we have any grapes. One moment. He wanders over to the far side of the counter here. Reaches underneath. It's like, oh, I think you'll like this. It comes back over. All right, here you go. And he puts what is shaped like an apple on the table, except it is black. It doesn't look like it's rotted. It looks perfectly healthy.
Do I know what that is?
Give me a nature check.
A nature check. Okay. Oh man. See, this is why I wanted that 1 point in my end. Alrighty.
Hey, not
Defeated.
bad. Alrighty. This is, in fact, a black apple. It is actually a thing. They are known to be extremely, like, think crisper than a regular apple, and as sweet as honey.
Okay.
Actually, a real thing, by the way.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah, I was blown away when I found that one out.
That's makes me hungry. My mouth just watered a little bit. Aragon cuts a piece of the apple off, and pops it in his mouth, and then asks, "What do I owe you? Do I owe you anything big? Hopefully not for a tiny little apple, right?"
Couple of copper pieces. I'll run you a tab. Don't worry. I'll come after you by the end of the evening for something.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Splendid. Meanwhile, this fella over here, off to the side, he puts down his smoke. All right, another one, boss. And he kind of looks at you. Kind of squints a little bit. You.
Me.
Yes. He's squinting, he's leaning straight at you, and then looking upwards with his eyes, trying to go, like, almost like he's trying to look down at you, but you're significantly taller than him. You one of those religious types?
Aragon would simply nod his head. I do like to think of myself as someone well versed with the gods. Yes.
Hey, Tony! He gestures to the barkeeper. He thinks there's someone in the sky.
Aragon would push up his glasses and smile sheepishly, knowing that some people don't believe, but he's seen the miracles that have been given to him, and he knows he stands fast in his faith.
They all think they can do such amazing things.
Have you, by any chance, heard the good word of the wind?
Yeah, it usually fills sails on the seas.
Correct. Not only
The
that,
wind
it
doesn't
also helps.
speak, it just blows.
Well, if you listen hard enough, I'm sure the voice will come to you too.
Oh, I listen. And he brings the ale up to his ear, and it sounds bubbly. And he starts drinking more.
Aragon would laugh and just continue eating his apple.
All right. Next on the list. Of interesting individuals to show. Alrighty. Oh. Fate. Indeed. Alrighty. A second half-elf wanders the dusty trails, making their way up to this small outpost. Brightly colored, unlike other compatriots that wander this path. And a very interesting set of skills that, while many would call useless outside of the tavern itself, quite handy in general. Iris, would you like to describe your character and introduce yourself to everybody here, please?
Hey. I'm Ram, and my character Iris is an orphan who ended up running into the circus and decided that they liked it there quite a bit. they're not such a serious character, but with some serious skills.
Very nice. Alrighty. The map is yours.
So, all right, I'm going to walk along, and stop here. Take a look around.
Alrighty. As you approach and come into view of the guards, one of them will shout, "Hello, traveler! State your business, please."
Okay, so my character's gonna run up to one of them.
Oh, okay. He's gonna get ready for you to attack him, and he's taking it back a little bit.
And my character will reach their hand out for a handshake. Hi, how's it going?
Very, very good, thank you. Why are you here?
I'm not really so sure yet myself, actually.
He'll tilt his head quizzically at you, not quite sure how to answer to the question.
Well, let's just say I'm here for business.
Ah, all right. Well, that's fine, I suppose. Just don't cause trouble, I guess. Yeah.
By the way, do you know where I can get a drink around here?
Oh, yes, of course. You can get that at the tavern. Just go into town. You can't miss it. If you go to where the fountain is, you see it there.
Okay. And off I go. So, I'm going to run up to the fountain and look inside of it.
Look inside the fountain?
Yeah. Is there any coins or anything in there?
Ah. There is, in fact, a few coin.
I'll probably just pick one up and look at it, and then throw it back in the fountain and walk into the tavern.
All right, as you reach in to the fountain, one of the locals kind of gives you a bit of a dirty look and says, those are good for good luck. I wouldn't touch those."
Oops. Okay,
you don't want the gods looking at you poorly.
Okay. I'll just throw it back in there and walk towards the tavern then.
Alrighty. Hey. Into the tavern we go. One nice thing about Roll20 is that maps do load quickly because all assets are online. All right. You arrive at the tavern.
Right. Let's go inside and get a look around.
Alrighty. So inside the tavern, you see, much as previously described, but you see a number of interesting characters in here, including a Furbolg and a Drow heritage half-elf. The business in this place seems to be decently rowdy, despite the size of the town.
I would feel like I would recognize someone at least, maybe. Would I?
It's up to you.
Alright, my character's gonna go up to the bartender here.
Alright.
I can't whistle that loud, but I'm gonna whistle a little bit towards the bartender.
Alright. Do a little whistle. Alright. Oh, yep. Yes, yes. What can I do for you?
Alright. Let me get some... What kind of drinks do you got here?
We got the house ale. Which is honestly pretty good, if you ask me myself. It's not my creation, but I like it. We got some good food. Food is always good. We got what else we got here? We got a little bit of elven wine. We got some of the. If you're looking for some real heavy stuff, we do have some of the dwarven stuff here. Not a lot of it though.
I'll get some house ale.
house ale.
Aye.
All right, here we go. And he
And
pulls up
surprise me with any warm meal.
any warm meal. All right. He reaches underneath, snaps his fingers a few times, puts a plate on the table. It's you got what looks to be something sort of kind of looks like a carrot, but its color is a little bit more on the green side, and some potatoes and a cut of meat of some kind. You're not necessarily certain as to what it is though, and you can see the steam coming off of it.
Okay. I'll grab the food and head over to that tall looking person that I think I recognize over here. How do we interact with each other? Do I just...
You just do whatever. You talk. You say what
All
you're
right.
gonna do. You just talk. You do your thing.
All right. Don't I recognize you from somewhere?
Aragon's verbal gears would like flick for a second, recognizing her voice immediately, and his face would turn into surprise, happiness, and then a scowl, and then he'd turn to her. Don't I know you from somewhere?
Yes. Yeah. I don't know what to say. I'll just continue to eat my food without saying anything.
He looks at her up and down, just kind of in shock, really. But also, like, you can tell that he's kind of taken aback. Like, how else should he be handling the situation? It's been 9 years, Iris. How have you been?
Pretty good, I guess. I'm gonna continue to eat my food in silence.
Me too. And then he'd look back down at his apple. It's almost finished.
Oh man, I love this. All right. I'm gonna go back to here. Keep doing it on the wrong screen. Alrighty. Let's see who's left here. Alrighty. A big beast of a man. Though not a man necessarily in name. Wanders down the path, creating large shadows. Seemingly with purpose and troubles of his own, he wanders towards the town. And Hoodie, would you be so kind as to describe your character and introduce yourself?
But of course, CRE. Greetings and salutations, everybody. I'm Hoodie Gamer. I am a former streamer at some point, but now I'm just on hiatus. My character is Mr. Axton Hoodsworth, and he is a gentleman shrouded in quite a bit of mystery. But he's not alone. He has a special friend that he's bonded with since time immemorial. Beginning on that note, let's begin.
Very nice.
Richard, what are you even doing here, Richard? My lord, we're here because we have business in this particular location, don't you remember? Wow, we need to hurry and do this now, shouldn't we? Yes, we will, my lord. It just takes some patience. Ugh, patience. What a toxic word. Let's go. As my character proceeds to move along to the guards. Who are these two people? Don't they know who you are? Unfortunately, my lord, I think they're just doing their job. How do I even move the character, if you don't mind me asking, Siri?
So make sure that you have the
Got it.
There you go. The selector tool, not the ruler tool, and you just click and drag.
Got it.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Very good. Greetings, old traveler. Kind of looks at you very suspiciously.
Crosses arms. Hello.
He immediately starts looking around to see if there's anybody else. What brings you to these parts?
I'm on a business. Something a lot more above than you.
Kind of look at his companion at the door, or at the entranceway.
Is this gonna take very long?
No. You know what? It's not worth it. All right. Just don't cause any trouble. All right?
Do you take me as a significant peasant to do such horrid acts in such a place? Be grateful I'm even walking here.
No, you just look like a big man who could easily crush someone's skull, and I don't want to have to deal with that.
You got 2 points, right? I do crush them.
All right.
As I continue moving under my voice.
Okay. All right. Okay. He's very scary. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of people showing up today. Very weird things are happening. Yep.
Is this the right location that we've been told, Hunter? Absolutely, my lord. It looks like this is the tavern that we've received information from. It looks dank and completely disrepaired. Unfortunately, my lord, this is technically what a tavern is supposed to be. Fine. Let's enter the residence now.
All right. So as you walk through town, you notice that even though the guards seem to have given you a bit of a rough time, and while you do travel, people do tend to give you a little bit of a rougher time as you're a bit more of a more commonly troublesome race when it comes to majority of expectations. People here don't seem to be particularly bothered by your inherent status. You suspect it might likely because they have other problems that they deal with on a regular basis. Being close to the Badlands, after all. Alrighty. Here we go. You approach the tavern. Faces.
We begin to make our way through, and all I say is, ugh, place smells like watery, drenched piss. My lord, it's considered a beverage of interest for people. Bartender, give me your finest ale, and it better not be rat piss, or I'll have your head. What my lord is saying is he would like your best ale, and he totally is not threatening you in any way. Gosh darn you, huntsman.
Just kind of looks at you, very confused. Reaches underneath, grabs a small cask, places it on the table. Takes a tap, smacks it in the top, and slides it over to you.
You got some sense of skill in your beverage serving. Have you do this often?
I own the establishment, yes.
Impressive. Takes a swig out of it, and not a bad flavor neither.
It's the good
My
stuff.
lord,
It's the good stuff.
seems like you did something that not many can do for my lord, and that's to make him happy, which is a rare trait in itself. We humbly thank you. Can it?
He'll go back to going about his business.
As I look around the residence, I get a strange feeling within me.
Uh-oh.
Somebody here is a little close to the divinity, and I'm not too happy at it all. Huntsman, we have somebody of the believer of light. Well, I can kind of told you that the first time. You should have just asked. You being a smart one, Huntsman, because I don't like it. Oh, perish to Betsy, why would I do such a And then I start to move centrally and I sit in the chair. Let's just wait until our next mission and see what's next. Of course, my lord, as you say.
As you sit down, this individual who is hooded and cloaked and whatnot will kind of look at you as you sit down, nod gently to your presence, and go back to his meal.
Looks like you got a mighty steak there. If you don't mind me asking, could you let me know what that is?
He'll look to you and say, this is a Rixon boar, only found in the mountain pass between the Badlands and the cities. It's actually quite common in this area. They serve it here. It's quite good.
Bartender, as he smashes on the table. I want what he's having.
Is it? He nods. You'll see him do the same thing he kind of did with Iris before, which is he grabs a plate, flicks his fingers underneath it a few times, hands it off seemingly into the air next to him, and it slowly floats across the room and stops right at your table. At the table.
That's pretty cool.
Lord, did you see that? I don't have time for parlor tricks. I'm hungry. But my lord, it was quite impressive. Silence, husband, I'm hungry. As he eats and delves into the exquisiteness. You, sir, as he points directly to the cloaked man. Thanks for the recommendation.
My pleasure. You hunt your own game, normally.
You could say that. I've been around the bush of predator and be preyed. But I don't just kill them. I do a lot more than that.
A trophy hunter, then.
Yes. Keep the main part for display, but the remains for food.
He'll look at you. He'll look at you and kind of stroke his chin a little bit. You're an interesting fellow. I much like you. Well, no matter. He'll move back to his meal.
And thus, with that, let us begin.
Alrighty. However, there is one more on this lovely road that needs to make way. Sono. Is the bot still dead? Yeah, the bot's still dead. Damn. Alrighty. Well, we'll have to make do with roll 20 text, I guess, for now. That is a shame. I'll see if I can, if we can, we'll need to see if we can get an alternative working in the near future. Because if this bot keeps going down, it's going to be a problem. Alrighty. I'm just gonna make sure this is popping up correctly on the stream. Yes, it is. Okay, good. Alrighty. So, an individual in a red cape with pale... Bot's kind of done? Oh, well, if the bot's done, then just... I'm willing to suspend for a moment to just get that working, because if we can get that working, that'd be fantastic. That'd be very preferable. Okay, so I guess we're just kind of stuck with what we got for the time being. Oh. There we go. That should. There we go. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so on the road towards town, wearing red hood and cape, pale white skin, and a small variety of things in the back of the cart that she drives, one more individual wanders the path, and that is very blinding. Oh my. Sono. All right. So how does somebody how do we want to do this? Does somebody want to just read Sono for me? Just so that I can narrate separately much easier.
Dear.
I don't mind.
All right.
Whoever.
Is there a specific RP voice he wants to use? I can probably figure something out.
Well, I believe
Well, Sono's a young girl.
I was gonna say it's a female character, so I think it'd be best if we get Darth or Ram to do it.
Fair enough.
Can go ahead. I can't do small young voices. I've already tried.
You can do it better than I can.
Same.
All right. So I guess I'll just read it then.
Yep, just starting at hello.
All right. Hello, I'm Sonoshee. I'm playing Aurelianor. Oh gosh. Isiger, a changeling who borrowed a scythe from her father's loot pile in her original small home.
Very nice. Oh, stand by. My daughter's moving the closet doors around. Oh, remember, what are you doing? Clean up, please. Hey, can you keep that? Clean up. Alrighty. So, despite her age, unlike the rest of you, Ramllama has a cart with a single horse.
Oh, shoot.
Give me a second here. This should be. All right. This, for whatever reason, I can't do permissions for that. So.
Did I read that as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, mostly it would be bread and other.
I'm just gonna
farm
make sure
produce.
it's. Okay. So, Sono, if you type in /me and then space, it will do the thing that I just did there in the chat, so that it'll be easier for you to separate what is character statement and or actions and your own little blurb there, so that it'd be easier to distinguish for Darth.
Thank you.
Alrighty. So, as the coach or the cart with the changeling on board moves towards the guards. Let's see if I can I do this effectively without making everything go weird? Maybe. There we go. Kinda. All right. All right. All right. Oh, important question to ask as well there. Is Raylanor her changeling self, or is she a copy of somebody else at this time? Changeling self. Okay. So so no descriptive features that separate her from everybody else other than her attire. Or rather her changeling kin. Good to know.
Also, do you want like a younger voice for her? Okay.
Alrighty. Hello, traveler. You're a little bit of a small one. Business or pleasure?
I look at the guard and give them away before going into town, like my usual run. Just this time, I'm up to a little more than a produce run. Well, I'm here for business, as you can see.
Fair enough. Fair enough. On your way then, I suppose. The cart is. You can stop the cart just to past the second house after you take that first left there. It's an open spot. Nobody uses it too much. If you just move your token, I'll move the cart wherever it needs to go. I haven't set it up to have permissions correctly on it. There we go. There we are. Ready.
I then go into the tavern.
Ready. And in we go. Oops. I sent everybody there. I gotta bring my other self there. All right, Raylanor. You see before you a pretty rambunctious tavern at this point. Smells of ale and good food. The boards creak a little bit under your step. You notice it only because you are short enough to hear it.
Oh, that's cute. I look around the tavern and see Axton and decide I'll keep maximum distance from him as I walk to the bartender.
Alrighty. So, map is active. Alrighty. Hello there, little lady. What can I do for you?
I wave my hand at the bartender. I have produce you ordered, assuming this is the place. I look at him feeling a little lost.
Yeah, looks you over a little bit. Oh, that's right. Yes. Splendid. I'll deal with that in a little bit. You just outside a little bit down the ways there? I assume?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. I'll get to that in a moment there. Drink or food for you while I'm here?
I look at him with sparkling eyes. Can I have a slice of red meat pie and a cup of juice?
Of course you can. And he pulls out both from underneath the table, almost from underneath the counter, almost as though everything he's pulled out has been almost as though it was planned and readied beforehand. This man has either been informed or he's a genius, or something else is up. Places on the table. All right, I'm gonna go deal with that cart, and I'll be back momentarily.
I watch the bartender leave.
Right.
Are we all able to interact
Yep,
now?
absolutely.
Okay.
Go
I
for
think
it.
my character would have definitely seen everybody come in since she was just standing there.
Observing.
But the one that I think would have been the most like, oh my gosh, it's you, would have been the bugbear, Axton. So Basara, she is like, wait a second. And she's gonna walk over to the table, put her hands on it, like both of them, like, Axton?
Who are you, miss? I don't recall anybody. I don't seem formal with people who know my first name.
It's me, Basara.
Sarah. It's a giant pain spikes into my head. I don't know who this Lasara is, unfortunately, miss. I apologize.
Strange. From the orphanage?
As the sharp pain grows again. My lord seems to be going through quite a bit of a headache. It's not quite himself. So just take it easy on the questions with him, okay? He's just adjusting.
All right. She'll take a seat.
So Aragon would look at the changeling standing next to them, and he doesn't quite remember who they are, but he does get the feeling that they're very familiar.
You know, just to kind of help you guys out a little bit in terms of commonality of what you guys are seeing. Half elves are fairly common. Same thing with furbolgs. They're a little bit less common, but they're not you definitely would see a few of them here and there. Bugbears and changelings, they're very uncommon to see in society, especially a changeling as themselves. A changeling often adopts a visage of another person just so that they are different from each other.
Okay,
right.
So
and I'm gonna get up for a little bit. You guys go ahead and just go amongst yourselves for now. I'll be back in the next little bit. I gotta take care of a couple things.
Okay.
So that would mean that so Aragon would look at Sono or Raylanor, sorry, and tilt his head and mutter the words under his breath. Raylanor? No, it can't be. No possible way.
I think my ears perk up at hearing that. I stand up. I look at him with sparkling eyes. Oh wait. Yeah,
No,
okay.
that's from.
Never mind. That was the last one.
Yeah, they're typing.
This brief interaction and goes and proceeds. The names then echo in my brain very deeply, stinging for unnatural pain, as if it should seem familiar to me.
Yeah.
And yet I have no idea at all what it could ever mean. Huntsman, I have this bleeding headache. Very dissatisfied with this. I feel as if there's a significant piece of information somewhere that I must know.
Okay.
Right.
Retcon it then.
My lord, it looks to me as if you might just have a slight fragmentation going on in your mind. Do you possibly know what it might actually be affiliating to such pains? The names, Huntsman. The names are troubling me deeply. It could
Okay.
be that maybe they are somewhat relative to you somehow? Impossible. I don't know any of them. How can that be? We shall soon see, my lord. Dine until you feel better. We'll keep everybody away for now.
All right. So Ray Lenore wrote, I think only one person would know me, and no one would know my name for now, since this is the game given by my adoptive parents.
Okay. Yeah, so just retcon everything I just said then.
Yeah.
Didn't happen.
Then take that out. I think my ears would have still perked up hearing your voice. Oh wait, no, never mind. That's already out the window. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'll just sit my character back down.
I watched you ask Axton some questions, so I walk up to you. Hey, I remember you.
I look up and I'm like, wait a second. Iris?
Yeah, how's it going?
Oh my gosh! I stand up and I give you a big ol' hug. Oh my goodness! How are you?
You know, been good. Just been traveling around and stuff. How have you been? What have you been up to?
Oh my goodness! I can't. There's so much that has happened.
We should talk about it. Maybe when the bartender comes back, we can get you a drink.
Hold on, let me read what Ray Lenore put. But I look at back at the man who looked at me, and look back at him, and keep eye contact with my many eyes. Okay, so Ray Lenore is looking at you.
Yeah.
Aragon.
Oh, okay.
All right. A drink would be nice, honestly. I still haven't gotten mine from the fountain.
Aragon, did you want to interact?
Yeah. So I tilt my head, giving the changeling like a good one over, looking that's especially interested in the multiple eyes, because I in the many times I've seen a changeling, I've never seen a changeling with multiple eyes. Art, that's quite a blight you got there, pal. Is everything okay?
Also, above the game, who would be the character that knows Ray Lenore?
Yeah, that is a good question.
A lot of ends here that we can go for. For now, you're addressing me, correct? This is out of character.
Wait, for who? Axton.
Yeah, I think somebody was, because I stepped away for a second and I didn't think the name was going to come up. You were addressing me, right, Shadow?
Oh no, I was addressing Ray Lenore.
Fair enough.
I nod, a little scared at the stranger.
Let's see. So Aragon would just smile curtly, and then continue eating his apple, and then looks over his shoulder at Iris and Visara.
Okay. Let's see. A drink would be nice, as I had said earlier.
Yeah.
So I want to walk up here, probably next to this guy, since I don't know Argon quite yet.
Oh yeah, the
the
bartender's gone.
bartender's not here.
We should just walk outside and get some water.
Water would be nice. I still have my cup of ice.
This would have been so nice for if I had my create water spell.
Aww.
Imagine.
What have you been up to,
Oh.
Iris?
Well, since I left, I traveled around a bit, and then I found the circus, and I've basically been tightroping and cleaning up after the circus. It's been a pretty good gig.
Oh wow. You've been busy then. I actually went to Gildan and started working at the tower. You know, looking for relics, expeditions, and I'm all better now.
Oh wow, yeah, you're looking really healthy. I guess those
There.
bugs didn't kill you after all.
Oh my goodness. You and your pranks. Oh
Hey.
man.
Do you remember that character over there by the bar? You know, the tall-looking one over there. Does he look familiar to you?
I will look a little closer. I narrow my eyes. Is that Art?
Yeah, I think it is. You should go say hello.
I walk up to him. Argon?
Aragon would like look at her and like look over the rims of his glasses. Should I know you?
It's me, Basara.
Okay, so Aragon is flabbergasted. He's like, Vasara, no way! Get out! Vasara? The Vasara?
The
Sick in
Basara.
bed, Vasara?
Yes, it's me. I'm better.
Oh my goodness, you look amazing. You're looking great. How are you?
I'm great. Can I give you a hug?
Of course, of course.
I reach over and I hug him as best I can because you're pretty tall, right?
Yeah. 7
So
foot.
it's gonna be probably like one of those awkward hugs where I just kind of hug your chest.
He gives her
It's-
just kind of like an awkward little side hug.
It's akin to
Yeah.
a shorter kind of parent hugging a child.
Yeah.
Exactly. You also have a little something there, and I reach up and I like wipe a bit of apple off of it.
He looks down and smiles. How have you been? What's going on?
I've been great. I've been great. Just been working.
It hasn't.
I did it.
You did it? Did what?
I went. I went and I started working and doing what we always talked about. I got into the tower and I've been working with relics and it's been great.
He nods his head, smiling. That's awesome. I'm so glad to hear that. Me, on the other hand, I kind of went a different route. And he like puts his hand on his warhammer. Well, after you left, and a certain someone who looks over his shoulder, over her shoulder at Iris. A certain someone left. I got adopted by the Church of Zypher.
Iris left?
Yeah, she did.
Oh no. Well, I'm glad you all are here. Are you here on family business? Also?
Yeah. He pulls out the letter and showing her the letter that he received.
Oh wow, it's the same one. I pull out a crumpled letter out of my pouch, and I uncrumple it as best I can. Look.
He would look at it and give it a quick read over. Hey, yeah, it's exactly the same, verbatim. Well, aside from our names.
Iris noticed that they pulled out the letters and ran up to them. Hey, I got one of those too, but I lost mine.
Bartender will kind of pipe up. So you're the ones that he's looking for.
And looks at the bartender.
The dwarf in the back corner. He said he was looking for some people that had some sort of inheritance or something like that. We'd be all gathering at once, about like 5 years or something. I don't know. Anyways, that fella back there in the far corner looks a little gruff and nice coat, I suppose. He's probably the one that you're looking for.
Oh, Aragon would thank the
Don't mind
bartender
me.
and slowly. Aragon would thank the bartender. Come on, guys, let's go see what this is about, huh?
Okay.
Sounds good, I guess.
The dwarf in the corner.
As Axton watches them walk past him, he starts to feel highly uncomfortable. My lord, you seem very pale. It's the things they said, Huntsman. It's very, very familiar. Do you remember what we almost got last time? It came with the shot that they tried to kill us with, remember? Oh. I understand, my lord. So are you referring to the paper that we have currently? Don't remind me. We should just listen in while we're close by.
I also have a question about the game.
Yep.
This guy who has the dog creature, what is it exactly? Is it a dog?
It is a... Oh! Can I get a nature check from you, please?
Okay, hold on, let me pull that up. Nature. Boop. Oof.
Looks like a dog. It looks friendly.
Okay,
Aw.
just making sure, because she is very scared of like creatures she doesn't really know.
He looks friendly.
So.
He's sitting, well behaved. He's a good boy. Yes, he is.
Aw.
Yes, he is. Oh. Okay. All right. So I'm just gonna stand behind Argon and see what he does first.
I'll sit down in this chair.
Just no fear. I love it.
There? Oh. Hello there.
Greetings.
Uh,
Can I help you?
We're here in regards to the meaning of this letter. Aragon would flash the letter really quickly to him. Do you happen to know anything about it?
You talking about rapid whisper?
Yeah, that was Father's name.
So you're the ones. All right. He stands up from the chair, moves over towards you just a little bit. I clicked on the wrong thing and now my notes are everywhere.
Let me just read
Mission
what Ray Leonore did. Ray Leonore, I'll finish up the pie before preparing the letter and heads to the dwarf.
All right.
Eleanor's like, give me my money.
You haven't left yet.
Fun.
All right. So he stands up, approaches
Sarah
you.
would've probably worked.
Delamar Storgrind. Pleasure to meet you.
How do you spell that?
You spell
Nice
that.
to meet you too.
Spell it like that.
Ooh.
So the old fella is left his well, I suppose his estate, I guess would be a better way of putting it. It's not really much of a heritage, considering where it is. To you. Can I get a religion check from you, Argon? Please.
Of course. Where the frick is my... There we go. Let's see. Religion. Bam.
Very nice. Oh, that's going a little nutty
18,
on my end.
Jesus.
There we go. Alrighty. You note that he has the holy symbol of Arash around his hip. Arash is the is a dragonborn deity known for struggle, adventure, and I'll make sure I got this right because I always mess up one of them, and I also rechanged a bunch of these. Struggle, adventure, and travel.
Ah, so you're a holy man too, huh?
Well, a little different than a typical one, but yes. I don't concern myself with the clergy too much anymore.
Ah, I see. What else can you tell us about this estate here?
Well, unfortunately, he didn't tell me much either. I kind of met him when he said he abandoned it. From what I can tell, it was his home before he left it, some 100 years ago.
Aragon would nod. I guess that checks out, huh?
But, nonetheless, then he said he was gonna go, well, make things right, is how he would say it. We spent a bit of time together. We did some business actions and whatnot. I helped him get established, get his an orphanage established, and helped with a few connections. But
Wait,
I guess he trusts me.
I've-
I guess he just trusted me. I wouldn't call us friends.
Aragon's eyes would light up at the word of the orphanage, as to pertaining to that being where he grew up for about 15 years. Well, 15 years ish.
Oh. Where am I, manners?
So wait, you helped with the orphanage?
Well, not exactly. I more helped him get the whole thing up and running. I found the property for him. He paid for it. We got a few other connections. I helped him with a few connections to get people to, to places where they could move on if they didn't get adopted, things like that. But where are my manners? Please. And he gestures to everyone that's kind of standing around the wall here. Please sit. We do have some things to discuss. There should be one more. He didn't say who it would be.
Aragon sits in the chair.
My Roll20 crashed.
Oh no!
Oh, it's just the DM. It's just the DM screen that crashed. Okay, not disaster.
And I think I would have looked at Ray Leonore. Are you here for business too? I look at her and shrug. Well, I have the letter on hand. My parents didn't tell me much. And I'll probably be like, yeah, I don't know too much either.
Aragon would look at the changeling again with just a small bit of familiarity, like a smidge.
And I would put my hand out, kind of shyly, and see about trying to shake Ray Leonore's hand if she'll shake my hand.
In any case, I might as well start discussing things with you, and we'll catch whoever the fifth person is up once they get here.
I took her hand and shook it. My name is Ray Leonore Isager. Nice to meet you, I guess. Well, it's nice to meet you too, as Basara. My name is Basara. I guess I was there before you got there. Or, wait. How did I say that? actually. I guess you
It-
got
it-
there
it checks
after
out.
I aged out. Something like that.
It checks
There we
out.
go.
It checks out.
It checks out. It checks
It's
out. Sure.
accurate. May not be what you were trying to
Yeah.
say, but it's accurate.
Yeah. There we go.
What was the name of the orphanage?
The orphanage.
Good question.
I don't think I think that might be a gaffe on my point because I don't think I actually wrote that down.
Ooh.
It probably would. No, it would have just been called Farron's home, home of the littles, or something like that.
Home of the littles. Home of the small.
Home of the small. SMOL.
Yeah.
Far end.
It's halfling.
What was it again? Mom did mention they picked me up from
Farron,
an
as in
orphanage.
as in the first name of the of your late father. Home orphanage, home of the smalls, or something like that. It would have just had his name and then called it an orphanage.
Home of the Smalls. I'll just put that.
Home of the smalls. There you go. It's gonna be
Okay,
it's gonna be
and
a
then-
gag now. I feel bad. I feel like an idiot.
Wait, the Goonies. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Let me see. Eleanor just said, Mom did mention they picked me up from an orphanage in a dark, stormy night, but that's all.
Aragon would narrow his eyes again, really feeling like he should know this changeling, but he can't exactly place them, or their name.
As
All
the
right.
discussion's progressing, Hunter addresses me and noticed that you noticed one of the people there have some mysterious kind of power. What are you mouthing out about, Hunter? Just something I'm also pointing out, my lord. Something peculiar. Think we should join them? Seems like it might be important, don't you think? Ugh, fine, Huntsman. If you wasn't my partner, I'd probably throw you out of this bar. You humor me so, my lord.
My many
And-
eyes look at the man looking at me, while my normal eyes keep with the group. And really annoying. Sorry.
That's good.
So just stick it over here. Towering man folds over here, looming over the table.
Oh, really? No, I got scared and moved away. Looks like.
Hmm. You may proceed.
I assume you have a
So
letter
I'm
then?
I'm just gonna go like for Eleanor.
Yeah.
And then
As
she
my
just scurries on the other way.
shove it through my pants, I bring it out and slam it on the table. I wouldn't be here if I didn't have one.
Stranger people do stranger things. Gotta make sure. All right. Well, since we're all here, this is good. This is good. We can proceed then. So, your late father, as you were to call it, rest his soul, left you all in the state, as I'm sure you know, and I was commissioned to take you there. He said it was likely a dangerous place, so we're gonna be getting a few things set up. I'll make sure that you have somewhere to stay, and then we'll figure out the problem from there. Essentially, he left you something. I have no idea what it is. I don't think it's the estate itself. I highly doubt that.
Oh, great. Something.
Yeah, he was very. What is going on? My roll 20 just freaked the fuck out.
Ooh.
Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good.
So Sarah would probably look down and be quite sad, still about the father's passing. He was a good man.
Well, I bet he
Oh.
left us something
Oh,
shiny.
I think it's shifting around because different people are typing and it's freaking out from it. Okay. All right. So, shall we get moving then? It'll take us a few days to get there by foot. So, I think we best get moving. Oh, before we go any further, I have a few things for you. He takes out from underneath the table. He throws 5 packs on the table. these are all adventuring gear kits. So they have bedroll, they have rope, they have food, they have a bunch of small tools, things that every adventurer needs, including but not limited to torches. So you all have an adventurers pack.
All right.
Grabs mine with excitement.
Alrighty. All right.
I'll reach over and grab one.
Shall we get moving then?
Huntsman.
Of course. Oh.
Eleanor grabs theirs as well.
I take my pack. Do you mind if I stop by the general store for a moment? I need to pick up some items just in case.
Yeah, grab whatever you need.
Oh, do we have gold? Just a question. Or
You do.
copper, silver?
You have 50 gold pieces to your disposal.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna put that.
After you
up.
pay your tabs, it'll be 49 each.
All right, 49. I'll put that.
Nah,
down.
I'm just kidding. He covers it.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Sweet.
Oh, I was like, no.
Delamar covers.
49, such an
I was
uneven
like,
number.
I didn't even have anything, just water.
Charge
Gotta
for
pay
ice
for the
here.
ice.
The ice. One gold
Yeah,
for
don't you
ice.
know it's
Damn.
that giant lands imported
I
ice?
suppose. It
Okay.
is quite the commodity.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I stay on the spot and ponder. Do I want to sell the cart?
You have a cart.
Huntsman grabs the bag and
Uh,
brings it over.
Oh, that's for Eleanor. Sorry.
That is very handy.
I gotta differentiate somehow. Differentiate.
I'm paying attention to the chat, so I'm good at so I'll be good on figuring out who's saying what, especially when you're quoting it. If you have a cart, we
Alright,
can just throw everything on there and make our way there, no problem. Probably be a little
Cart
faster.
would be helpful. Is it possible for all people to fit in the cart? Or is there like a weight limit? Just out of curiosity.
That cart will be able to carry the 6 of you and your gear, but just.
Okay. Just making sure.
You have some very big people with you.
That is very true.
What are you trying to say, DM?
I'm saying that you are a very tall person,
Big boy.
and you have strength to match.
True.
Sure, I
It's just
guess.
allowed.
I reply to the man. But I doubt he will fit. I point to Axton. And he's scary.
Aragon
Yes.
nods and
Fair
says,
enough.
well, we might have to take turns walking then.
Not quite. I'll take care of it myself. As he ponders to himself, he feels like he has to do this for her, for whatever reason. I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it. Oh, my lord, some chivalry in there. Shut it, Huntsman.
All right. Well then, in such a case, I'll take care of the tab. You deal with whatever it is that you want to deal with before we leave, and then we'll be on our way.
Sarah will probably stand up, go to the dog, and be like, "Can I pet him?" to the mat or to the cloaked man sitting.
You wish to pet my dog?
Oh yes, I do.
Very well, you may do so.
He goes and grubs up his hair a little bit, pets him.
You'll,
Oh. All right.
and,
Oh.
and as you release your hand from him, where is it? There we go.
Oh no, fleas! I'm just playing.
Nope. Pops,
Imagine.
just vanishes.
What?
Oh no, you killed him!
He appears right behind you.
He disintegrated. Oh. She turns around.
He likes you.
Wow.
Oh, hey, hold on. I just
How
thought of
interesting.
something.
What?
Since I'm
Mhm.
wait, since I'm a furball, can I try talking to the dog?
You can speak to him, and he understands you, but doesn't mean you understand him.
Not yet, anyways. Okay.
You ever heard of a blink dog?
A blink dog. I was about to ask. No, I don't think I have.
They're very magical. They pop in and out of existence and back onto people very quickly. They're great for hunting.
Oh. Oh, he's quite cute.
He kind of just taps on the table gently and points next to the chair and next to his chair. And the dog just kind of and sits next to him.
What a good boy.
They go up to
Very good
Axton.
boy.
They think you look scary, but you don't look that scary to me.
Aragon gives Iris and Axton an eye over and then walks out.
Alrighty.
I think I will probably follow. Well, down to business.
Alrighty.
Let's get
Going
down
out.
to business.
Okay.
To defeat.
We're
You
gonna
never
go.
got your water, Sarah.
Well, I'll be able to get it now.
Okay.
Hopefully my ice hasn't melted.
You can have gotten it during the time that everybody's coming by. Okay.
All right.
So,
cool.
here's the deal. You're all in town. Now you can go wherever you please in town. I'm just gonna unlayer you guys a little bit here. There we go. Now you can go wherever you please. There we go. And there are a variety of shops here. So basically, if there's any bits and pieces of basic gear that you don't already have, you can do that. I'll buy a full pie on the go. All right, there you go, Lenore. You have a full pie on the go. It
Yummy.
is. There's actually 3 different kinds of pies that he has there. Let's see which one it is. Unless you have specifically asked for one. It's a meat pie.
Ooh. Yes.
Yoosh.
Yes.
Yoosh. Okay. So there's a general store here. There's an apothecary here. There is a blacksmith. There is a lot of your general amenities that you could need. So if there's anything that you guys want to pick up, please just say so, and we can go through with that business transaction.
Some health kits or types of healing potions would probably be really good.
Yep. So one of the things, so part of the basic gear that everybody gets that plays in my games, everybody gets this. They get 50 gold to their name. They get their basic equipment, and last but certainly not least, they get 1 healing potion. Healing potions restore hit points. Healer's kits do not restore hit points.
Wait, what?
Healer's kits.
Isn't that for
Healer's
dead
kits
characters?
are basically bandages and medical supplies, and things of that nature. They can be used to stabilize someone when they are at 0 hit points. And a healer's kit has 10 uses.
Okay.
So I'll explain a little bit how the death saving mechanic works now, since that's going to be important to whether or not you can purchase this. The way that hit points work in this game is you are conscious and able to fight at full capacity until you reach 0 hit points. When you reach 0 hit points, you fall to the ground unconscious. And you are bleeding out. At which point on your turn, you make what's called death saving throws. And you need to reach 3 successes before you reach 3 failures. Rolling a 10 or higher means that you succeed, and all that fun stuff. Anytime that you recover hit points, so if somebody uses healing on you, for example, you immediately get restored to that hit point pool and are conscious. A healer's kit allows you to, without a check, immediately stabilize someone so that they are no longer bleeding out. They are still unconscious and they are still at 0 hit points.
Okay.
Now, this is still
Basically,
very,
like-
very good, but do you, now just to make sure, point of notice, do you have Spare the Dying?
I don't.
Okay.
Not at the moment. It's a cantrip though. So
It
I
is
can
a
swap
cantrip.
out whenever.
Yep. Now, the reason I ask is because Spare the Dying effectively does the same thing as a healer's kit.
Yeah.
That is a spell equivalent piece to gear.
And it's a cantrip, and I can use it as many times as necessary. So there's no point in
is-
getting a healing kit.
That would honestly be very helpful.
Now, the difference here is that a
David
healer's
Gold.
kit can be used by anybody.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if I'm not able to walk or get
No, I'm
close
gonna give her
close
one
enough
warning.
to you guys,
I gave her a
without
wet down,
dying,
though.
Be like. Oh yeah, are we doing feats?
Not yes, but you do not get those until 4th level.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh man,
Should it-
wow. Okay.
Alright.
Alrighty. So,
Thank you.
what are you guys doing?
Healer's kit would still be a very good idea.
Alrighty.
While the banter is going on, this big man goes over here. And he looks very, very close. My lord, that's not how you're supposed to address the women. Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
And look at him.
You seem familiar.
Well, I would hope so.
I'm not sure from where. Your name, it echoes in my head somewhere. Not entirely sure, but hopefully if we do travel together more, should probably have a different response as we continue. That goes for all of yous, says loud and bellowingly. Something about each and every one of you bothers me, and I don't know why.
Which building is the store again?
So which
Also,
store? The general store?
For health stuff.
All right, so that would be the
Apothecary?
apothecary, which would be this place right here.
I also think Vasara would have made like a kind of a confused face at Axton and been like, "You okay there, bud? Did you hit your head?"
My lord seems to have gone a specific change in life, so he doesn't really know too much aside from an aggressive stance to things. Take him with a light heart. He's actually good-natured. He's just aggressively abundant, which is why I'm here. I'm here to dissolve such situations.
Also, Huntsman, what kind of a creature is he? Like, is he
I
something
would
that
like,
Vasara would not know?
unfortunately, because of the ancient, history behind the way that was done, you would have to pretty much have a high roll to kind of generalize what he is. But let's just say he's an ethereal being of
So there's,
necrotic energy.
so there's a spectral being that kind of exists around this this bugbear. Sort of amorphous, hard to depict as to what exactly it is. It appears
Can
humanoid in nature, sort of like almost like a ghost, but clearly very different than what you would expect from one. Actually, what you could
Do you
do,
think-
since that you are actually from the tower, can I get you to give me a history check, please?
aye. Here we go.
All right.
15.
So you have heard of something sort of like this. It is a monastic tradition that there is a way to kind of project the soul, so to speak, and have it affect the realm around someone. This
Okay,
seems
so I
sort
don't
of
think
like
she
it,
would
but this
be
still looks
frightened.
different.
All right, so she wouldn't be frightened since she knows kind of what it is, but not really.
Mm-hmm. For
Okay.
the most part, the voice just seems to be coming from him, though. despite it being different in tone
Oh.
despite it being different in tone and cadence.
Gotcha. All right, so she'll be okay with it then.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll probably also walk with Iris over to the apothecary.
It does feel to you much like someone has a passenger. It's very akin to that.
Okay. Good to know.
Alrighty.
I
The
noted.
apothecary. Alrighty. Now, I don't have a map for this one prepared, unfortunately.
That's fine. It'll be like a pop stand thing
But,
on the outside
Yeah.
with the tent.
but I do have something that I can give you, though. Assuming that it actually scales on correctly and I don't end up with a giant. Yep, I end up with a giant. Alright. Down a little bit more. There we go. Alright, here we are. It's just a little small now, but that's okay. Oh, okay, crashed. Please
no.
stand by.
Uh-oh.
The giant was too big.
It didn't used to be like, this didn't used to be so hard on my processor. I don't know what's going on. Not running anything extra, I don't think. Oh my, okay. Stand by. I think, oh man. The whole thing is starting to fall apart at the seams. Alright, okay, that's fine.
Happening.
Updated a lot of it. Okay. Did you want me to read that out, by the way, Sono? It's hard for me to tell what the part over what you just typed out. Yes, okay. I'll buy a small set of wild cooking kit and utensils and some jerky and packed food. So we will have, I can have warm food meals on the trip. I'll also go to the store shop or to the other shop and try to get some oils, wooden plans, and I don't know what those are. I'm so sorry. Something just in case. And knives just in case. Wooden planks. Oh, okay. Wooden planks and nails just in case. Oh, for the cart. That makes sense.
I see. Yeah. All right.
That makes
So-
very, very good sense.
All right. This lady addresses you. All right, fair. Hello there. What can I do for you? Welcome to Ground Grain.
Take a look around and see what she has to offer.
Alrighty, so in this store you
Okay.
see a variety of medical supplies, but you see a lot more in the way of potions, poultices. There are some oils, but you see a very large variety of plants sitting around in this shop.
Is this person good looking?
Good looking in, do you mean appealing to the eye? Or
Yes.
tasty to the eye?
Beautiful.
Do I have that? Did I establish that one? No, I didn't. What's the table for that? D6. About average, slightly below average.
All right. Then we're good.
What were those things that you guys were talking about? Was it med kit or
Healer's
Healing.
kit.
healer's kit? I'll take 2 of those.
2. Oh, you're going. Plan to go somewhere dangerous, are you? And she'll pull up like two
How much are
two
those?
decent sized bags. They are 5 gold pieces each. Each one has 10 uses.
Maybe.
5?
I'm not sure yet. We'll have
5
to
gold
see.
pieces?
Sorry, what was your question?
You said, how much was it? 5 gold pieces?
5 gold pieces each.
Ooh, okay.
So,
Alright, go on.
well, if it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it, I suppose. Here you are. And she kind of pushes 2 satchels towards you guys.
Make that 4.
4. Oh my. You sound like you're gonna be getting into a lot of
Just
trouble. Huh. I'm not one to complain. You're giving me business, but my word. Do try to be careful. If you're gonna be needing this many bandages, you definitely should be careful. Oh my. There's enough like to wrap probably 3 of the party members completely from head to toe now. In terms of supplies.
Mommy night.
Alright, so that'll be 20 gold for the lot. Is there anything else that you'd like? Do you... She kind of looks the 2 of you over.
I give her 10 gold, first off.
Might I interest you in a
What
healing
other-
potion? It's a little bit more useful to what I assume is going to be a active bit of danger.
How much are
Argon.
those?
They're 50 each.
Oof.
Someone used.
I was gonna say, could I probably negotiate with her?
Certainly. What would you- how would you like to
That's a
negotiate
little
that?
steep for me.
Well, it's standard price. It's nothing elaborate or schemy or anything like that.
Well,
Can
I
I-
have
Oh,
40
yeah.
gold pieces on me.
Axton overhears the conversation and throws his satchel. Just take it. Give the girl the potion.
Wait, can I try to persuade her to give it to us for cheaper?
Absolutely. Make a persuasion check.
Likewise.
Pick one of the 2 of you and roll with advantage. I think the both of you literally have the same persuasion skill, though.
I
Go ahead,
help? Can I
Iris.
help?
They are helping each other already, and you can't.
does
and you
that mean
can't
they have
help
advantage?
further.
Yeah. Okay.
How do I do this again?
So go into your
Oh,
character
wait,
sheet,
okay.
and then where on the first page, where it says core, it will have all the lists of things. On the left-hand side, you can see there is a list of words that say athletics, acrobatics, and deception and whatnot. Click on the word that says persuasion.
Okay.
There you go. So you have advantage. That's a 26
Holy.
because you have
Nice.
Basara aiding you in your arguments.
Okay.
No.
Tell you what. I'll make you a deal. I'll give you 3 potions of healing for 180. That would be 40 from you, 40 from you, and then the 50 that he threw at me. 10 gold off the second 2. It's a good deal.
Would that work for you guys?
Make it 4. If you guys are okay with that.
Hmm.
Would you have to roll another persuasion for that?
Seeing too
Or-
much of an issue here.
Too much, you think?
I'll do the 4th
We're in the
one
Badlands.
for 40 only as well. Bringing the grand total up to 170 gold between however you want to pay. And I'll give you 4 healing potions. That's 30 off the grand total. It's a good deal.
Well, I could offer 40.
I also have 40. Do you think that's a good deal, you guys?
I don't think so.
Hmm. Yeah, I think I'll just try. Is the healing potion one dose? Like if you take
So
it, or
a
is it
healing
like?
potion is a
or-
single-use item that
Okay.
heals 2d4 plus 2. So it heals on average about 5 to 6 hit points. And the big thing that it does is that, unlike the healer's kits, it immediately if you're downed, it immediately makes you conscious.
Okay.
Which, if you're unconscious typically for a number of hours if you get knocked out to 0.
Okay.
So, not to mention that if you're wounded and you need a quick pick-me-up and you don't have time to rest, it does restore hit points. Healer's kits are unable to do that.
Yeah. Like original offers so we could have some money left over?
The original offer?
The 3 for...
The 3
I'm
for...
not good at math.
The 3 for 130. That would be... Basically, that would be the entirety of Iris, Visara, and Axton's coin. And that would get you the 4 healer's kits and the 3 potions of healing.
Axton, what do you think? I look
Personally,
over at him.
I think I'm pretty content with what we got so far. Say
Yeah,
we could
it seems
pretty
a
much,
little sweet.
yeah.
All right. I'll just be like, I'd like to have some gold on me. That just won't work.
Very well.
Yeah, I agree.
how much
For
would
you...
my shopping cost?
Let me think here. Honestly, most of that's just going to come with a mess kit. Price of a mess kit, I think, is like 5 or 6. Mess kit is 2 silver. So for everything that you're asking for, with the nails and the planks and all that to help fix the cart if necessary, we'll just stack it all together at, like, say 10 gold. Planks of wood aren't exactly the cheapest thing in the world. Yeah, we'll just
Do we have rations?
yes,
Or...
you all got
Okay.
Food with your, like, you all got 10 days worth of trail rations with your adventuring packs.
Okay.
So just so that you're all aware of what your pack actually has, and you can look this up to write it all down yourself, and I encourage you to do so. But an adventurer's pack,
You said it had a sleeping bag.
it has a small variety of things in it. Sorry, it's not an adventurer's pack. I keep forgetting that they changed it. Or it's no longer called that. It's called an explorer's pack, my bad. So this includes a backpack, a bedroll, a mess kit, a tinderbox, 10 torches, 10 days rations, a water skin, a pack. Also has 50 feet of hemp rope.
We do
Yeah, I'll
have
have to look
rope.
that up.
My.
All right.
So you have all the basic necessities of adventuring.
Then I'll probably walk away over to Aragon, and I'll hand him one of my I'll just hold out one of the healer's kits, and I'll be like, take this.
Aragon would nod his head and thank her. Thank you. I appreciate it. This will definitely come in handy.
A wheel of cheese,
Anytime.
a silver. And this is no measly wheel of cheese, however. This is a wheel of cheese.
It's the will of cheese.
It's a wheel of cheese.
How much silver is a gold piece?
So for every for every step up or down, it's 10 to 1. So from copper to silver, you need 10 copper to make 1 silver. You need 10 silver to make 1 gold. You need 10 gold to make 1 platinum. And you know this because of your background. There is something called electrium, which is from old places. These are worth 10 platinum.
Okay.
If you come across one of these things, a single coin of this is worth
Got it.
100 gold. They are very valuable.
Electrium, you said?
Electrium. Basically, it's fake gold. It's like a green gold.
Okay, let me write that down. Electrium.
Don't worry about it too much, because I'll be converting most of what you have in gold, and I'll be explaining it as it's needed.
Alright, just wrote it. Alrighty.
So it's a 10-to-1 ratio.
Correct. 10-to-1 ratio.
Around
for
the
each
parents' half a year worth of celery, Ray Leonore says.
Oh, that's probably a half a year's salary.
That is quite a beat.
Yes, actually, based on living expenses. So, yeah, it's worth a lot. I will be right back. I have to move something.
No, he said he'll be right back. Yeah, he
Okay,
said he'll be right back.
just making sure.
Hmm.
And while you
I'm
guys,
trying.
and I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna take care of something.
Alright.
I'm trying to figure out what I could get that would be a help to the party besides the medkits. Because I mean, I think I might. Oh, we'll see.
Trying to think what else would be helpful. Also, what other shops were there here? Did he say?
Smith and grocer thing. I don't remember what else.
General store, probably.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Explorer's kit. I'm trying to. Explorer's pack. Contents. Backpack, bedroll, mess kit. Okay, so there is a mess kit inside of the adventurer's pack or explorer's pack. It looks like 10 torches, 10 days of rations, and a water skin. Okay.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
You're very quiet, Persona.
There we go.
You are.
I should be nice and loud now.
Yes.
I'll tend to the horse while I'm at it, he says.
Alrighty. So, anything further that you guys wish to do?
Can I stop by the blacksmith?
Absolutely, you can.
Like to see what he's got.
Alrighty. As you swing...
Where's the blacksmith?
You found it, actually.
Oh, nice.
Fancy that, right?
Fancy that.
Alright. Where is his token? Nope, that's not it.
Would the general store have carrots and apples and things like that?
Yep. All that stuff.
Okay, so I'll probably go there. Is that... Let's see. Is that this place?
It would be one down by where Axton is, actually. There's some stalls there.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So I will move over that way.
You are greeted by this individual. Oh, whoops. See a little gnomish looking kind of fella. What can I do for you?
Howdy, I'm just here to browse. What do you got?
Well, just about anything you can think of. Small things, big things, sharp things, pointy things. We also have things that let things that normally hurt you not hurt you. What you want? What you buy?
Let's see. Would you happen to have a crossbow?
Oh, I have a. He what was it like? Of course I have a crossbow. Here you are. Crossbow. 10 bolts. More bolts. Here, 20 bolts. More bolts. Here, 30 bolts.
How much?
More bolts.
Hold on.
What?
How much would this run me for?
Crossbow. 10 bolts. 50. How many bolts? 10 bolts, 20 bolts, 30 bolts, 40 bolts, 50, 60?
Let's just go with the 10 for now.
10? Alright, 10.
Just as a base.
Alright. Crossbow, 10 bolts. That'll cost you 10 gold. 15 gold. We'll go 15 gold.
15. All right. I was just checking. Thank you.
But you know, bye. Come back.
I don't think it's I can afford it at the moment.
But you what? Okay. Scowls and Z takes things off the counter.
It's not only just that, it's just the fact that I don't have any decks. So if I would try to use the crossbow, it just would not work out. I realized that I was like,
troll.
I was like, this probably wouldn't work out.
Oh,
I mean,
my
unless
goodness.
wait, does he have a trident by any chance, or a spear?
There's a spear on the wall.
Okay. How much for the spear, actually?
Oh, this thing? 1 gold.
1 gold?
Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect. I'll take it.
All right, here you go. Thank you.
Thank you.
Flips the coin. Flips the gold coins. Catches it.
I appreciate your service.
Pay. puts it in his breast pocket.
May Zephyr's winds guide you. And I just walk away.
That is Zephyr. Interesting. All right, whatever. All right, and he goes about his business.
I need the spear because there's a specific reason.
No, that's fine.
There's a specific reason.
That's fine. You get whatever you want. All right. Is there anything else that you guys want to grab before you go, or are we good?
I wanted to see. I don't know if Eleanor had any food for the horse. I'm not sure if we even need it.
There's some on the card already.
All right. So I think we'll be okay.
Horses also graze.
True. Very true.
You're also going
And
near
I'll
the Badlands,
probably-
so there's that too.
Fill up my water skin and head toward the cart.
All right.
It's a good idea, actually. I'll do the same.
All
I
right.
will also do the same.
And I think Axton was going to see about getting some things, but I think he's away right now.
Scott, start.
Oh, there he is.
There he is.
At the moment, I'm just pretty much moving a cart for all of you, since none of you can pick this up. Well, I'm offering to do it.
None of us.
Wait, pick up the cart?
I pretty much just stole a cart, put it that way.
Oh.
So I'm literally everyone's mule.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Stealth roll? I was just like, I don't you can't be stealthy. Or can you?
It's crazy how intimidation isn't based on strength.
It
not.
is
Somebody as
for
big as
certain
me.
characters.
But all honestly, CRE, we're talking about a big old giant who's able to walk light on his feet. Really?
He's a big guy and he's quiet, as bugbears are.
That's kind of scary.
All right. Where's that cart? Oh, very good. Hey. All right. That's almost everybody. Where's the big guy? Ah. There he is. Very
I'm
good.
not quite sure.
Well, everything's all set with the tavern. I got us a few things for the road. We're all set. How about all of you? You all ready?
Well, I sure am.
All ready to go. Let's do this.
Let's go.
Splendid. All right. Off we go then. Alrighty. So you all hop onto the cart. Those of you that can. Those of you that that kind of are a little big for the cart that need to walk. It can fit 4 of you comfortably, and then the 5th person driving. You can squeeze on 6, but it's very uncomfortable, and it's yeah. And it's a lot for 1 horse. So
Oh, poor thing.
True.
but now it's a strong horse, but a horse is still only 1 horse. But nonetheless, all right, so a lot of you are now on the road. And as you travel, we make our way to our next destination. All right, so if a lot of you would like to zoom out a little bit here, I will reveal to you what you guys see. So here, welcome to the view of your estate. Now, as you approach on the road, because the trees are kind of dead and you can see this from the hillside, this is what your estate, the estate that you're approaching, kind of looks like. Approximately. Is everybody loaded in?
Yes.
Yes.
So this
It's a
little map
rainy
marker
day
here
still, but I see it.
is kind of just an indicator of where you guys kind of are as a party, just so that I don't have to try and cram all 5 of you into like a tiny little area and then just kind of move you as a group. So, as a lot of you travel on the road, you make your way towards the estate. You can see a very large fortress or manor-like building in the distance, along with a tower to the one side and a bunch of smaller ruined buildings off to the left from the direction that you approach. You can also see that the area is very dark and decrepit. Very little grows here, and much like a lot of the area region in this area, not a lot grows, but here, after 2 days travel, it's much worse. Very little grows here at all. While you suspect it's mostly likely because just on the other side of this mountain range, along the northern side, the Badlands, home to creatures of the night and terrible, unthinkable nightmares. Now, let's see here.
Can we see the little tower to the bottom right?
What about the tower, sorry?
Are we able to see this
Yep.
as well?
You're able to kind of get a general layout from a hill that's just outside of view. From this is kind of the area that you guys will be looking around and exploring. Now I find the right map because I archived a bunch of them because in order to be able to make space so I could see. And I don't know which ones are which. I must have... Oh no, did I load it into the wrong game? I think I loaded it into the wrong game. Oh, disaster.
Oh, no.
I have a second game that I run all my stuff on. Yeah, it's not there. Okay. Stand by, I have to go retrieve a map.
Okay.
Disaster. And then I have to put it in, and oh, disgusting. All right. I apologize.
Don't worry about it.
Disaster.
These things happen.
You're okay.
Disaster.
Uh,
All right, let's go with Width can be that. Height would definitely be something like this. We can turn off that, and we can leave that on. Hopefully this agrees with us. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, that's way bigger than it needs to be. Good. Let's go with this. And hope that it is in a good spot here. Okay, good. I can go a little smaller. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, good. There we go. All right. Not a perfect map, but it'll do. Oh, no, come on. Turn off. There we go. All right. So, as you all approach, I can't find the actual map that I prepared. We'll just use this one. You guys reach a gate before you get to this bridge. Alrighty. Stand by while I grab you guys from the other map.
Wrong thing.
There we go. There we go. Alrighty. So, as you travel along into the more dirt and dark and dingy earth that slowly becomes more almost disturbingly wet, but not so much so that it becomes mud, kind of like in that really gross in between state. But you're not sure that it's even wet from water. It looks like it might be wet from something. It looks more, it feels more like you're stepping on wet, thick sewage rather than mud or dirt. The dirt path itself is a little bit more dry, and you're able to keep to it without too much disgust. I realize that the scenery around you is green. It is not meant to be. All right.
It's okay. I'm colorblind.
And we need some proper ambiance here. Let's see here.
I'm going to be right back.
Yep. Let's see here. There it is. Okay, and then I gotta remember how to get rid of stuff from playlists. It's just before the "and" I think in the YouTube link is I think how it works. I hope. I hope that's right.
Okay, I'm back.
It's it's just me. There we go. There we go. A little bit more suitable. Alright. So, as you begin your trek towards the grounds, the earth begins to shift under the weight of the cart and your footsteps more and more. Not bothersome at first, but as the hour goes by into the next, you realize the cart is just simply not going to be able to carry all of you and not get stuck in the process.
So I will definitely get off the cart.
Yeah, same.
And I'll start walking.
All right. Delamar will point out, well, we are getting close. We will be, no doubt, running into something that will cause trouble. I doubt this place is being left unattended for 100 years, that nothing has moved into it, so I'd be vigilant if I were you.
Argon nods.
Thanks for the heads up.
All right, so I'll just move you all, because unless somebody specifically says they're going to move ahead, I'm just going to move you as a group. Alrighty. Can I get perception checks from people, please?
Perception check?
Perception checks from everyone in the party.
Damn. Oh no. Oh no.
Don't see much. You are distracted by the disgust on your shoe.
Ooh.
Disgusting.
Little Raylan
That
over
many
with her
eyes?
3 eyes.
Yeah, with that many eyes, you know.
Actually, 4 eyes. All right.
Gonna need a hand with this.
All right, so, Hoodie, if you go and click on Axton Hoodsworth inside of Family Birthright on the Journal tab, on where the rolling table is at the top, there should be something that looks like a newspaper.
Okay.
That'll get you to, and then underneath Family Birthright, you should see Axton Hoodsworth. That will open up your character sheet.
Mm-hmm.
All right, look up your bio info, and in there is your character sheet. On your character sheet,
Oh.
there should be a
Okay.
word called perception. You just click on that, and that'll give you the perception.
Bear with me. I'm trying to get that all opened up right now. It's
Yep.
got a lot of windows.
Yep, it's good. It's all good, man.
It's not doing- It's not working out for me.
All right, that's all right. So let's see here. Can you see it on stream? No, you can't. Okay, so at the top of the this window here, so you can. So if you go into the newspaper thing, it looks something like, oh, it's not even going to show up on the stream correctly, but you see that there's all the various characters, right? Argon, Iris, and all that.
Yes.
Okay, so inside yours, now I can't do it on the player view, but there should be a button right next to here that says character sheet. And that should open.
Just keep...
Sorry?
Sorry. I was going to say, it's just opening up a little thing here.
There's no
My name on it. Here we go. Okay.
you
Got it.
All right.
Now that I'm on the character sheet. Let's see.
On the left-hand side where skills are, there should be a long list of skills. It's alphabetical. There should be a button that says perception. Should have a toot next to it for you. Click on the word itself.
I swear I just saw this and I don't know why I've been seeing it. Passive systems.
you have access to your sheet correctly? Can be edited and controlled. Yeah, it is there.
Relatively close to where your charisma box is. Just a little bit to the right.
You see the character sheet, correct?
Correct. I'm on my character sheet.
Okay, so if you go at the top, there should be a red button that says core. It should be that is lit up towards the top of the sheet. Yep. You want to be on core, all the way to the left side where you see your big numbers, the big six on your stat line there. It's the 6 numbers, 1, 3, 2, 0, 2, 0 for you.
Yeah.
Okay, towards the bottom, just to the right of the charisma box at the bottom where there's the 0, is your skills box. And there's a button there's a word of perception in there. You click on perception. It should roll you a button or roll the dice for you.
Okay. Let's see.
Ooh.
Sorry, it came out too much. I'm sorry.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah,
Sometimes it
19
lags, so it does that. It does that on its own sometimes. So, but we take the first rolls, which is the 19, and just to the left of that, by the way, or to the right of that, is your weapons and all that, and you click on the name of the thing that you want to roll for when that matters. All right. So with with the 17 and a 19, Raylanor and Axton, you notice that there's a big gate ahead of you, and at first it looks like it's locked, or rather more accurately, it looks like it's closed. But upon slightly closer look, as you approach it, you notice that the one door is actually just off hinge and is probably able to be opened on its own by you. You also notice a individual's arm poking out from in between the two sections of the door. It looks rotted and lacking of color.
Should we go and... well, technically I can't see it, so you guys figure.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should explore a little bit in that area. It would be a wise course of action for that and see why it is.
All right, I need a marching order of sorts. So I need you guys to figure out where you are going to be should something happen that forces you to play from that position, from around relative to the cart.
Okay. I will probably walk behind the cart. Just to kind of look around.
I think I prefer to stay up front because I'm pretty much the biggest one here. And
I'll be right behind. Yeah, and I'll be right behind Axton.
Be slightly behind the cart and Viscera.
Okay. Doesn't have to be exact positioning, it's just relative, so I know approximately where you guys intend to be.
It'd be the last one.
Yep, that's all good. Alrighty, so in that case, all right, as you guys approach a little bit closer, because you're not necessarily stopping unless you wish to, you notice that as you approach, the arm comes to life, so to speak, or at the very least, it starts moving, and looks like it's trying to grab around the open door. As you approach, Axton, you notice there's more in there, and the eyes look dead inside.
Would I be able to convey that to the team?
Absolutely.
Guys, there's something here, like a hand of some sort, that's got dead eyes. It's peculiar. You guys want to check this out? Otherwise, I'll do it myself.
Sure, I'll come along.
I follow closely behind him.
Just word of warning, there's something funny here.
Something's amiss.
Oh no, it did. It just didn't. It just didn't keep the current value. Okay, that's fine.
Slowly and cautiously walks up with the group.
I have a
Stand
hand
by.
on my.
Told us to stand by.
Hold, please. Thank you.
1 sec.
All right. All right. So, as you get closer, this is what you see peering through the door. Kind of groaning and moaning, with intent of trying to get to you.
Oh, scary looking.
We should do something about that.
Ugh.
Radio.
What are we supposed to do with this situation here?
The door starts to creak a little.
Oh boy.
We
Is
are
this the way
very
we have to
You
go?
see a few more heads form behind it.
Oh, that's not okay.
Guys,
Look over at the team unassuredly.
yeah, I look over at everybody and I'm just like, guys, that door sounds creaky.
Shh, quiet. Otherwise, they're gonna get aggressive knowing we're here. Axton tries to find a way out. Is there a
Alright,
way
they
I can
begin
observe
approaching.
the area?
So,
Ah.
I need for you guys to roll initiative. So here's how this is gonna work. You see a few more behind them as well.
Oh my god.
We got a big one.
Okay, so here's how this works. I need for you guys. Good. You already had it. If you haven't already,
Bruh.
click
Oh.
on your character token first, and then hit the initiative button at the top center section of your character sheet.
Character token?
Yeah. So the
What's
so
the
the token
character
is the thing that you've been moving around the board.
Oh.
Now, you already had that selected. Not every, but because you can click around and stuff, sometimes you're not selected on your token. If you don't select your token, it doesn't throw you into the initiative order. Nice.
Okay.
So we're gonna get some proper music here.
Hey, your first battle, let's
Oh,
go.
what does this button do? Oh.
Did I
Interesting.
do it right? Okay.
Oh,
Yep.
well. now
You
what do I
did
need
it
to
right.
Okay.
Let's see here.
do? Very
Come on.
nice, Reunited. Ooh,
All right. Let's see here.
and Iris.
Where is the correct one I'm looking for here?
Oh,
I
wait.
believe it's.
Leonor went twice, so
I believe it's this one.
Why is my initiative so low?
Yeah,
It
that's it.
happens.
Okay. Okay.
We'll all have that.
Because of my dexterity.
It's because your dexterity is trash.
Yeah, I got that. Dang, that's terrible.
Do I have to wait? Do I have to do that again then? Since
Nope, yours is in.
okay,
All right.
Get into it.
All right, there we go. Some proper battle music. So, okay, so I have to refix Raylenor's. Oh, you didn't actually get the nat 20. That's a shame. That was a re-roll. Did I close it by accident? I hope not. Oh no, I didn't. I just okay.
no, it's still there.
Oh, no, it's the secondary screen. Okay, so let's see here. We need Raylenor to change the 23 to 11. And then otherwise, I think you guys are all good. Yep, okay. I don't know why it says round. It should not say round. We're gonna
7.
trash that. All right. Round 1. Add that. And then we have one more thing to do, which I need to add your adversaries to the turn order. We're gonna pop them out so it's a little bit easier for them to follow. Alrighty. So, if it will load. Load, please. Thank you. I would like to roll initiative. Thank you. All right, ascending order. Alrighty. So Iris, let's go first because she has a higher higher dexterity. Alrighty. So, Iris. Oh, one more thing that my silliness forgot. We gotta turn the grid on. There we go. Now, here's what I need from everybody. Before we actually begin, I need you all to look at where you are and pick a square that you are mostly in, and align yourself to it.
Okay.
Sonos token's a little bit rectangular, so I guess that's a little bit weird.
Mostly in.
Mostly in. If it's really close, you can kind of pick. All right, and I will do the same with these chums here.
No. You have really high initiative. Hopefully it didn't get too
I just rolled really high.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, really well. All right.
Is that for all of them or
That's
just
for
one?
all of them. Yes.
Oh gosh.
Don't worry, it'll be fine. All right,
Yeah.
it'll be fine. So, Iris, here's what you can do. So,
Okay.
on your turn, you have 3 things. You have your action, your bonus action, and your movement. Now, your movement is your speed, which I believe for all of you with the exception of, I believe, maybe Axton, you all have 30 feet of movement, which if you pull out your ruler and make sure that it has snap to grid, each square is 5 feet. So you can move 6 squares.
Snap to grid.
Automatically, yeah, for the ruler. So it should be the cone with the circle on it.
How do you make it snap to grid?
It's
snap to
snap to center, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's snapping to the grid and it's snapping to the center of the squares. So you can see how far away something is. All right. Now, if you are dragging the cursor around and you right click while still dragging, you can create a pivot point. This is good for going around corners and things like that. You can do the same thing while dragging your token around. So if you pick up your token, right click, it'll bring up the ruler underneath your token. If you right click again, it'll create a waypoint for it and you can move around. And then when you let go, it'll move your character for you. This is how we measure things. Bear in mind, something that you may not inherently know is every second diagonal that you move costs double. So the first diagonal here is 5, but you go a second one, it costs 10 to go from here to here. This is to make up for the fact that moving diagonally is actually in fact farther than moving straight line like this. This distance is definitely further than this. Which is why the waypoints matter, because it does the math automatically for you.
We do it from the tile that we are on.
You start on the tile that you are on.
Okay.
So this is a
Got
5. So that's a 5 feet of movement.
Just making sure.
Now, actions are typical of most things. So that's like casting spells, attacking, interacting with objects, etc. There are exceptions to this. Now, Iris, because you are a bard, you have something called Bardic Inspiration, which means that you can do a performance, you can say you can sing a little ditty, whatever, and inspire your comrades to be more capable at certain things at some point. This gives them a die that they can use on a variety of things. You cannot inspire yourself, unfortunately.
Okay.
So that takes your bonus action. I do not believe you have anything else that you can use that bonus action for at this time.
Okay. So I guess I'll.
I know it's a lot.
So what could I do as just a regular action?
So if you look on your character sheet, we'll look at yours, and this is good for everybody to look at. For you, because you are a spellcaster, you have more options than other characters. Now, in your case, most of these are probably not going to be particularly useful in this scenario. However, if you go to your core page, all your spells that do damage are automatically put into this center section here, just above your items and economy and everything. Where it says Vicious Mockery and Dagger.
Yeah.
Those are your offense spells. So Vicious Mockery, as exactly as the name implies, you viciously mock somebody and give them and deal psychic damage to them in the process.
That's a good one.
So, all magic has ranges. I believe the range for Vicious Mockery is 60. I'm just gonna double check real quick. Yes. So you can in fact insult this guy right from where you're standing if you want.
Okay, and so if I do like a regular action, I can do my bonus action afterwards?
You can use your action, bonus action, and movement in any configuration.
Okay. I'll do the Bardic Inspiration first.
All right, who would you like to inspire?
Let's go with Axton first.
Alrighty, Axton. And what are you doing that's going to be so inspiring?
I will do a bunch of flips.
Ooh.
Just constantly backflipping for like a minute.
Alrighty.
You hyping yourself up over there?
Yep. So,
Hyping up Axton. Yeah.
alrighty. Alright, so that's your bonus action.
So-
And then I'll try to. Oh, do you have a question?
No, I'll talk about it on my turn.
I guess I could try to use a Vicious Mockery on the one on the left.
Alright, so click Vicious Mockery on your thing there. Very good. So that's a wisdom save of 15 that I have to make. DC is the threshold. Wisdom saving throw. Alright, I rolled really, really well. So
Ooh.
that unfortunately does not affect me.
Okay.
So, he just kind of tilts his head at you, unsure of what jibber jabber you speak.
I won't move for now, if that's okay.
That's perfectly all right. All right, it's time for the bad touch.
Oh, moving closer. Good. Let them.
They're moving very slowly, even for creatures of an undead nature. They seem to be weak, unable to move at their typical pace.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Sarah, it is your turn.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, I'm just gonna look at the one that's right in front of me,
All right.
and I am going to use Eldritch Blast.
Ah, very
Oh.
nice.
Did you want me to roll first, or?
You roll first.
All right, that's a D20, right?
So you hit the word Eldritch Blast on your character sheet.
All right.
Oh, not
on
on your
the
spell
character.
sheet. On the main page, there should be a button that says Eldritch Blast. Oh, my player
Oh, right.
roll 20
Core
crashed
page.
again.
Okay, got it. I
My
think. Wait.
Yeah. Stand by.
That's not on there right now.
My roll 20 crashed on me.
oh,
Look at your character sheet here. See if it is hiding. It is not there. That is strange. Let me check your character sheet here. Oh, this is why. It should go to attack. Oh, I see what happened here. Okay. I fix. We're going to we're gonna do this here. It's gonna vanish from your character sheet. Your sheet's gonna go a little crazy for a second here.
Okay.
Get rid of that. I fix.
Friends wasn't on there either. Is that okay?
Friends is a what's
Enchantment.
it's not a it's
I
not
know
a
it's
combat
not.
spell. It doesn't have damage
Yeah.
on it, so it's not as big of a deal. There we go. That should fix it.
All right.
I think. Did it not? No, it's not there. Okay, stand by. I'm gonna.
Yeah,
I will
there's
fix.
a couple of spells on my list that aren't on my.
There's some of them should be there, but not all of them should be there.
Yeah.
It's basically
Yeah,
if they
like
have attack rolls or saving throws associated with them for combat purposes,
Mhm.
then it should do that. There we go. It's on the main page now.
Hmm? Wait,
Button that says Eldritch Blast.
I don't see it at all.
Try going to the bio and then back onto the core.
Hold on a second. Maybe I should close it then reopen it?
Yeah, try that. Technical difficulties.
Been happening quite a bit, actually.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
it's
it's still
really
not there.
slow. It's really slow.
It's not there. Should I just roll for it for now?
That's weird. Yeah, go ahead. There might be a desync issue on my end.
All right.
So just
Let me
roll
do-
1d20 plus
And then a
7.
D10.
Add plus 7.
Oh.
So that's a 10. A 10 hits.
Okay.
Yep. They're not hard to
And
hit.
then,
So
and
roll
then it's
1d10.
Okay.
5 points of damage. Very nice. So you fire off a blast of eldritch energy. Piece of its shoulder goes flying off into the space behind it.
Ooh. Oh, that was gross. Then let me see what else can my character do. I don't really want to go and run up to them and try and stab them or anything right now. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I'll move myself next to Axton for now.
Oh, I
and
didn't
that'll
actually
be my
add
turn.
There we go.
Because they're coming, whether we like it or not.
Alrighty. Axton, it is your turn. So,
Let's see here.
one of the beautiful things that you have, being a bugbear, is that you have reach inherently because you have very long arms. So what this means is that you can attack from an extra square away than you normally can. So normally you have to be adjacent to a creature in order to strike it. You do not have to be the such. It has to be within 10 feet of you in order to hit it.
Okay. Just let's see what I can do. Because what I was thinking is I could most likely move here, and that's considered 10 feet, correct?
That is correct. You can attack from there because of your very long arms.
All right.
Virtue
Now,
of being a bugbear.
Let's see if I got this correct. Give me a moment. I'm opening the sheet.
Putting it open, if you click the double square button in the top left-hand corner, it pops it out as a secondary browser window.
Okay. That's definitely something I'm going to note for because it keeps doing this.
It keeps it from making a mess on your screen.
Keeps it out of the way.
Yes.
Trying that. Why does it do this to me? Give me a second. Stand by. There we go.
Yep. So for you, let's see here. Oh, here, let me organize this a little bit for you. You got it in a bit of a weird order. So we'll move this down to there. There you go. So your weapon is the double-bladed thing in the center.
In the center.
Just if you look at the big 10 in the middle of your character sheet where it says current hit points, go straight down from there. You'll see 4 options here: double-bladed, ... DBS, unarmed strike, and extra fist. Those are your attacks. So your main attack would be either double blade if you plan to use the impressive weapon that you have, or unarmed strike if you want to use your fists.
We'll save the fist for when it's needed.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta select my character first.
For this, you don't have to select the character. It's just for initiative that you have to do that. Very nice. All right. So that is a 21 to hit, and you deal 7 points of damage. So this creature, or this undead-looking fella, just that. You cut it down. It has the incorrect button, you fool. All right. Now, something that you can do is you can still continue your movement, because so far you've only moved 5 feet, and you can use your bonus action to make an offhand attack. For you, that can be either the extra fist or the DBS, which is the double blade secondary.
Same space can still be applied for this, correct?
This is true for all of your attacks.
Oh, this is gonna be really fun.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Very nice. Unfortunately, you did not get to add your modifier, so it's just a flat bit of damage. So this deals 2 damage. Now, because you didn't use it on the last one, and it is the first round of combat, I have changed the way that your Bugbear Surprise Strike works. It's more, I have to change the name of it still, but I'm going to change it to Tempo Attack, which basically means on the first round, so long as you do damage, you can apply this ability to a damage roll once. So, if you look underneath your attack rolls, it says Surprise Attack. If you click on the 2d6 next to it, or 2d6 Surrender, that's an extra bit of damage that you can do only in the first round as virtue of being a bugbear. So if you'd like to click that, you can do some extra damage to this guy.
Did that work the way it should have?
Yep, it worked exactly the way it should have. So you just didn't roll very well. All right, so that is a grand total of 7 damage. He's very hurt. Great, Lenore. You gain initiative. You are currently sitting on a cart. Oh, she's getting in there.
Oh man, hang on. That might be. Range 30 feet.
I go into my defensive stance with my bonus action and attack the creature.
Alrighty. So, that is for later. Or the following, or for when they approach, I should say. Alrighty. Stonegrind is going to take his turn. Let me give you a little help. And he's going to wave his hand. And, let's see here. Let's see here. I don't think we said that it was going to have reach. I don't remember that being agreed upon. I think it was a versatile weapon. Yeah, it was a versatile dex weapon. It wasn't a weapon that had reach. It would be reflavored spear that counts as a versatile weapon. Hold on, let me. Hold on. Would be a reflavored spear and count as a versatile. Oh, right. Yes. Okay, that's right. All right. I remember this now. Okay. Yep. So that's definitely enough. Dealing 4 damage. And that one also goes to the ground. All right. Making all right progress. All right. Let me, yeah. Grindstone speaks up. Let me give you all a little help. And he waves his hand around. Axton, Raylanor, and Basara, you all feel blessed.
Oh man!
Yes.
Can't double blast. Sorry, then.
Alrighty. This is very handy. This gives you benefits
thank
to
you.
attack rolls and saving throws. Alright, and he is going to stay where he is. Argon,
Okay.
it's your turn.
See, I was gonna bless, but it would appear that that's not necessary, so I'm gonna move here if I can.
Yep, you absolutely can. You do have to swap tools if you're gonna go from measuring to moving.
Okay. Yeah.
It's one of the
Here.
downsides of this.
And I was going to use bless, but now that that's out, I think I'm just going to use. Can I actually move closer, or?
You've got 30 feet of movement total, so you've used 15 so far.
I'm gonna move a bit closer here and use. Oof. This might hurt you guys. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna use Thunder Wave.
Thunder Wave works. So Thunder Wave. So there's a lot of confusion with people when they start trying to use cubes. So here's how cubes work. And I think I have a cube in my. Do I have a cube in my repertoire? No, I don't have a cube in my repertoire. That's fine. I'll just draw one. So the way that a cube works. Shift and snap to grid. Okay. So the way a cube works. Oops, I need to. Okay, so this is a 15-foot cube, right?
Okay.
That's the area that Thunder Wave affects. The way that this works is you need to place this somewhere adjacent to your character in any fashion. So it can be like this. It can be like that.
Okay, yeah.
It can be like this.
No, bad.
That's the bad touch. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
So the way that you typically would say for that is, so if you wanted to indicate what it is, you just say, "Hey, I just want to hit like these 3 squares and then these 3 squares like this." Okay. Ooh.
And now we pray.
Consider it done. All right. So if you're gonna blast me with a Thunder Wave, go right for it. Boom. Low roll. All right.
Of course. I don't roll anything.
I need to do some con saves for them, in fact. Okay. 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. So he makes it. He fails. He fails. Fail. Fail. All right. He's in the way. So, here's what happens. Big, loud, thunderous boom like lightning strikes hit the ground right in front of Argon, sending these guys flying backwards. Is it 10 or 15 feet?
It's 15.
15? Okay. These guys backwards. It also causes them... Oh, it's not going to work if I do it that way. Okay. Also causes them... Go prone.
Just 2D.
Ooh,
This guy,
cool.
because he collided
I like that.
with this
one.
guy... Oh, it's knocked prone. But he doesn't fly further back. They all, with the exception of the first guy, or the first fellow, takes 5 damage. He instead takes 2 because he resisted. You guys all take 5. Big, loud, thunderous boom. Ouch. I'm sore. Ouch. It hurts. Ouch. 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 All right. Anything further?
They're down. Attack now.
All
And I
right.
end my turn.
Alrighty. Top of the round. Iris, it is your turn.
All right, let's see here.
A note to everybody, because this matters. Attacking with a melee weapon on a creature that is on the ground prone is at advantage. Meaning,
Okay.
you roll 2 20s. So you'll see like how it has two results pop up whenever you make the attack rolls and things like that. It's automatically rolling the advantage disadvantage. I always take the first die when there isn't a case to merit the use of it. But so that means that you take the better of the two when at advantage.
Okay. I'm gonna move up to here, and then let's see. Hold on. I'm trying to measure it.
You can always just count the squares, and it's always 5 feet for each square as well.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and try to do vicious mockery on the first guy right there.
Beller on the ground. All right, that's a wisdom saving throw from me.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, it is bad. Oh, I still made it. I'm rolling really good on my wisdom saves. I'm sorry. I'm not. These creatures aren't wise. I swear. Big fat 0 next to
okay.
it.
I will end my turn there then.
Alrighty.
Wait. Hold on. Wait.
Oh,
Hold
yeah.
on. Hold on. I can still move. How much? How much did I move already?
You moved 20 already.
Oh, kind of.
So you have 10 more.
Okay. I'll just move over back a little again.
All right.
Okay.
Would you like to inspire anybody with your bardic inspiration?
Yeah, actually, I will do that for. Is there the distance limit for that one?
I think there might be, but you're well within it.
Okay.
Mhm.
I will use bardic inspiration for Aragon.
Alrighty. Run. And how do you inspire? Or does one inspire?
I'll just sing a beautiful song about how birds look when they fly. There you go.
Very nice. I like
You're
it.
right. They do fly with the wind.
Alrighty.
I'm in.
So, time for the bad touch.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I done goofed.
Yeah.
Good news. Standing up takes half of a
Yeah,
creature's
yeah.
movement. So these guys didn't move very fast before. And they move even slower now that they have to spend half their turn standing up. Ah.
Hi there.
Ah.
Hey, yo, Cho. Hey.
He's going for the kiss.
You're moving too far. Forward.
I'm going for the kiss. Kissy, kissy. All right, so 17 to hit. I believe your armor class is 18.
He's 18. Yep.
Yeah, you
so
have
they missed.
you have thick armor, so that means that you're very hard for me to hit. So you bat that away with your shield. The other one is gonna try and bite you. Same result. No dice.
Eesh.
And this one
Oh, you know.
is going
I
to
didn't even use
dash.
action.
Go for the little girl.
Oh, word? I can do that?
Not
Yes,
really
you can
yet.
spend your action to move again.
Okay. Cool.
I
I
believe
can't
that
do that,
procs an
but-
attack from you, there, Ray Lenore. All right, 4 damage.
Ooh.
Comes to try and attack you. However, it is immediately dealt with as it approaches and gets in range.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, I love fighters. All right,
Well,
this one. We'll do the same. But this time, it gets to attack. Does a 12 beat your armor class? I don't think it does. You're pretty dexterous. I think the lowest armor class in the party is Iris at 11. Yeah, you have
Oof.
15. What is your armor class there, Iris? Is it 11? Genuinely curious.
12 actually.
12? Yeah. Still bad.
Yeah,
that's
it's still pretty bad.
That's some wizard level armor class there. Alrighty.
But it's not 11.
Yeah, this one's gonna dash. And actually, this creature actually would not be able to attack because it moved its action to dash. Do you get the other attack? I thought it was you only get to do that once as a reaction if it moves inside your attack range. While on defensive, you can make an opportunity against without using your reaction. You can use your reaction to make a melee attack on the creature. Oh, opportunity attacks without using your reaction, so that you're not getting an opportunity attack here. And you can use your reaction for a creature that has moved more than 5 feet within your reach. The opportunity attacks without reaction. So this isn't doing anything that would provoke an opportunity attack. Because it's not leaving your
Isn't
threat
that
range.
they're leaving?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not leaving your threat range, so it doesn't actually so it's not provoking. And then you spent your reaction to make a melee attack a creature that moves more than 5 feet within your reach, which you did already once. Because it hasn't left your threat range. Yeah, you're thinking older. You're thinking attack of opportunity, not opportunity attacks, which are two very different things from very different systems in the history. But regardless, okay. All right, Basara, you gain initiative.
Okay.
Your friends are being attacked, or your family is being attacked.
They
I should say.
are. My family. So I am going to see about moving up next to this one.
Ah.
Hold on.
So that
Yeah.
just so that you are aware, and I make note of it,
Mm.
this right here is still attackable. Diagonal does work,
Yes.
just so that you are aware.
Okay.
I try to make sure that I make note of everything I can because not everybody always knows.
Okay. And then I think I'm gonna attack the one that's like right next to me, that's underneath Aragon, and
Mhm.
I will see about
Give me-
doing.
Give me that gardening tool.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna see about doing once again my Eldritch Blast.
Ah,
So-
so before you use Eldritch
that's-
Blast, there's something very important here. When you are
Yes.
in melee and a creature is threatening you, so in this case, this lovely soulless individual is threatening you because
Okay.
you are you're in melee range of it,
Melee distant.
and it's wielding a weapon against you. If you attempt to make a ranged attack, which is what Eldritch Blast is, you make that attack at disadvantage because you're trying to maneuver around and not get hit in the process.
Then I will grab my scythe. I will
Alrighty.
switch that. Oh no! Now Eldritch Blast shows up on there. Okay. So I will grab my scythe and see about trying to do a hit on that.
Yes.
Yo.
Yes.
And I think that hit.
That does hit. So, something that you have, I don't think I set up your guys' character sheets to be able to do it automatically, so whatever. So Bless is a 1d4, and that gets added to your attack roll normally. But now you already hit, so don't worry about it too much.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a nasty sight. You max charisma character, you.
All
right.
Beautiful.
So, you run up. Sing. Body.
Off with
No,
your
no.
head. And then.
Body no longer moving.
Rest in
Alright.
peace.
There you go.
That was. Hold on a
Yes.
second. Let me see how much was my movement. I think that was here.
That was 15. Yes.
Well, that was 15. Let me see.
So,
I think.
yes, you can do that. Now, another thing to make note. Generally speaking, unless a creature is of particularly large size, stepping over bodies is not a big deal.
Oh, okay. So I can just go
Yes.
straight over it.
Yep.
All right. Cool. That's way easier then. Thank you.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna.
Acrobatics check.
I guess.
Oh.
I guess I'll just be under it.
I got you. Boom.
Okay. Thank you.
Layering.
And then I'm gonna see about trying to do a bonus action. Hold up a second.
Okay,
Let me see
so
what I can do.
you can't actually attack with your bonus action unless you have an offhand weapon, which you do not have, because the
I
scythe.
can't do one with one of my daggers.
Well, the reason that you can't is because the scythe is not a light weapon. So light weapons are specifically designed to be able to be wielded with two hands, or individually each.
Okay. So let me think.
Now, you're still in a perfectly reasonable location to protect a less combatively viable character.
Let me see what this is. I have a hex spell that is a bonus action.
The hex spell. So
Hold
the
on a
hex
second.
spell.
Deals an extra 1d6 necrotic damage. I think it would work on a zombie, right?
So the way that the hex spell works is it's a debuff that you apply to a creature, and then that debuff causes them to take extra damage every time that you do damage to them.
Okay.
So it doesn't do damage immediately, but it means that you can keep doing more. But when you do more do damage, you do more.
Okay. Well, I would have moved my character back, but I already moved it, so I guess I'll still use that as my bonus action then.
Okay, who would you like to
Well,
target?
no, never mind. Actually, no. Just because these are
How
low
much left? We're
level.
almost done.
kind of. Now, don't know how my spell slot things work yet. I think I'll
That's
just
okay.
leave it as
So because you have so did you want to use that spell? Sorry.
No, I think I'll leave it for now because I think the group has it.
Okay, that's fine.
I think the group's got this.
All right, Axton, it is your turn. Now, something to note: your bardic inspiration. That may not matter too much now, but that can be used for attack rolls to make it more likely to hit. You can use it for saving throws. So if a creature forces you to make a saving throw of some kind, you can use it on that. Or if you need to make a skill check, an ability check, which is generally skills. That is what and then it gets consumed. That's what the bardic inspiration does. This is also true for you, Axton. Or not Axton, Argon. But it is Axton's turn. What are you doing, good sir?
Let's see here. So I was thinking of trying to take out both targets in front of me. How am I going to do that? That's the question. If I move back one, and I hit this one and then move,
So,
would I still be able to get them both?
so two things. One, there's only one creature standing before you.
Okay.
The one with the health bar. I realize he has a health bar here. Let me do you.
Yeah,
there
that's
you go.
what confused
Yeah.
me.
If they have an X on them, they're out. So two things. One, because you have reach, that means that you can attack from that range. It doesn't mean you must attack from that range. You can still attack from a front face like this as you normally would. If you step away, as you had suggested you were going to do, the creature in front of you, because you are moving out of its threat range, gets to do an opportunity attack against you, which means that it gets to try and make attack against you.
Okay. So better just to attack them now then.
I will address that in a minute there, Visara.
Okay.
I hope I did this right.
Yep. So you want the, can I get you to roll the weapon above that?
Okay.
Because that would be your main hand.
This one, there we go.
All right, we can keep that second roll and you can move to the second target if you so choose. All right, so
Absolutely.
there you go. So that's 7 points of damage to the guy in front of you.
Another dark demon vanquished.
All right. That's the end of that one. And step over a body somewhere. Allow me to do this real quick. All right, there you go. And that is another 4 damage to this guy.
We can attack diagonally, right? They don't
You
have to
can.
be directly in front of us.
For him, it's a little bit weird because I accidentally put it in 2. For him, it's a little bit weird because he can't actually attack this creature from here because that's 15 feet. But he can attack from here or here if he so chooses. But there's nothing stopping him from just running right up and beating from getting him in the head right that way either.
Poor thing.
Busting craniums is what
All right.
we do.
Alrighty. Kill count. This bugbear is on a rampage.
Roar!
Alrighty. Boop. Raylanor. One foe stands before you.
Oh.
I approve. Yes.
Very nice.
Sheesh.
Oh man.
Ruby.
Fuck, I love that. I love the old seasons of that. All right, that definitely hits. Oh man, but it is not enough. This creature is still standing. You dealt a pretty hefty blow though. Yeah. All right. Grindstone's is just gonna stand there. They got it. And to take a seat on the cart. Argon, it's your turn.
Okay. So, Aragon whispers a prayer in the name of Zypherd. Let this soul be gone with the wind. And then casts Sacred Flame.
Oh, it's a solid choice. All right, let's see that. See that Sacred Flame.
He's down.
Boom.
Oh, and it has radiant damage.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep.
Oh.
That's, Sacred Flame is a really, really good cantrip for against undead.
That is awesome.
Yep. The clerics, the anti-undead. All right.
He didn't need
Or the
that
pro
much
undead,
anyway.
depending upon what kind of cleric you are. All right. Yeah. So this one, unlike the others, that
Disintegrates.
just vaporizes into white flame, and
Gone.
ash gets blown to the wind.
Be gone and rest easy.
Wait, which way is that wind blowing?
Be gone, fiend.
Dex save.
It's blowing this way.
Okay, good.
A gentle breeze blows this way. Alrighty. Well done. Well done.
Good job, guys.
The end of your guys' first battle.
Nice.
Was that so hard?
No.
Oh.
Yes.
No, that wasn't
A little
so
scary.
hard.
It was fun.
A little scary. But that wasn't
I'd
so
like
bad.
to believe I did a lot of damage.
I'm not gonna lie. When he stole my bless, I almost lost it. I was like, no.
I'm gonna step off of the dead body.
Oh,
But
I'm.
you got to be a boss in another way.
Yeah. No,
Let's be good here.
but,
You kept things from getting real bad. So we're gonna call the session here because well, obvious reasons, because we're already past time a little bit. All right, this is about where I wanted us to get to, so I just gotta make sure that I know how long it takes for you guys to accomplish things and how much you guys like to chat, because that's always the first session, is figuring that out for me. So this is good. I like this. Oh man. But yeah.
and
So you guys have fun?
question.
Of course.
I
Let's do
did.
it.
You guys
I
have
would-
fun?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
good.
yes.
I'm glad. Oh, and to answer your question there, Basara, surprisingly, yes.
Okay, so then my shoulder
Yeah.
would have burned a bit.
Mm-hmm. And this is unusual.
Okay.
You would not expect this.
Okay.
Typically,
So then,
you would like, this is something that you would just know because of the nature of your setup, and that is that
Yes.
typically undead are soulless.
that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's
These ones have souls, or at least the one that you killed did.
Ooh. Very
To
interesting.
use GIF, its X
Okay.
line ends with GIF. Really? That's interesting. Cool.
Yeah, I gotta figure that out then.
That's awesome.
Yeah, add gifts to attacks. Ooh.
Yeah.
That's
If you
very
find
cool.
something that fits your thing there, then go for it. Just
Big,
so
nasty,
you
and
know,
muscular.
Hoodie, I'm expecting some Tekken for the gifts now.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I'm expecting some Tekken now.
Fighter, just out of
Just,
nowhere.
I mean, he looks like a monstrous form of him. Let's be honest here. I can't remember the guy's name for the life of me right now, but he just looks like him. Like the face shape just fits. Alrighty.
Yeah, thank
Already
you.
looking too. I'm already looking as we speak. It's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah, man. Oh boy, oh boy. Well, all right. So if that's that, then I'm gonna play the outro to the stream. Oh man, I had a blast. Thank you everyone that swung by. I hope you enjoyed your time here. And shout
right.
outs to
Chat, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
shout outs to a couple of people for the follow, and specifically Dr. or Drillbits Workshop, I think is what it was, for the sub. Really appreciate it. And Tomato for the butt bits. Hello. Thank you. Alrighty. Well, appreciate it. And until next time, guys, have a good day.